Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Wrestling for Life Network. Welcome to Feel Good Friday. We're looking forward to a little bit of Smackdown tonight. It's going to be a fun one, folks. We got lots to talk about. We got lots to get into and a lot of wrestling on tap. Where does this all go? On the road to SummerSlam. Me and that pretty face got you. Click the buttons. Get in the chat. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy. And let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We're live and back at it again, folks. Like I said, we are the Wrestling for Life Network. This is another live stream as we bring you Smackdown tonight, and we continue to be the channel that brings you more live wrestling coverage than anybody else out there. Happy to be back at it again. Hopefully everyone's feeling good. You're doing well. You're happy. You're safe. And you're ready for the weekend, a big weekend in your neck of the woods. And I'm sure we'll talk about it, but happy 4th of July if I'm a little early. Folks, I see that chat filling up. Click all the buttons, like, share, subscribe as we get into all this. And like I said, that pretty guy and me got you for the next little bit. And if you don't know who we are, well, I'm Mr. Evernight, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube. That is Big Nick.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick. Yes, happy Independence Day weekend. Make sure you watch Will Smith's movies.
Right.
Leave some milk and cookies out for Kurt Angle and all of that. But also, reminder, no spoilers. This is the taped one from Tuesday, so everybody could have the 4th off. So no spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah, don't spoil the fun. We don't know. I've ducked, dodged, and dived as many of the rumors as possible. So no spoilers, folks.
Yeah, but we also are finally back at 2 hours, just 2 hours. We're back in the USA. Sami Zayn as your world champ back overseas or back in regular seas.
Let's go.
I'm interested to see how they're going to react to it.
Yeah, I'm pumped. Let's go. It's Sami night in wrestling. The champ will be here. We're looking forward to it. We want to hear what he has to say. But what is this going to look like? Is Gunther going to show up? He was really pissed off. Is Cody going to show up? How does this play out? What do they set up? Where is this going? But all that I know is it's going to be a celebration, and I can't wait to see it. So Sami Zayn, your new world champion, will be here on SmackDown tonight.
And it did my heart good to see it go out on social media too, to where Kevin was actually able to like surprise him and hug it out again, much like when Kevin won, they hugged it out and back in Gorilla. Kevin and Becky both surprising of, undisputed world champ, last real good guy shirts.
Last real good guy is the champ. Congrats to Sami Zayn again. If you guys have been living under a rock, Sami Zayn won the triple threat match at Forbidden Door. This is technically the Fallout show from Forbidden Door. So, yeah. I mean, a lot to figure out what's going to happen for the other belts and the other divisions and the moving parts. Ray Phoenix is going to be on this show again. So, SmackDown getting a good dose of the cruiserweights the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, well, you got the AAA crossover with Vikingo of if he's actually able to go, because I know he wasn't able to go on NXT. Yeah. Now it's interesting. Was this taped like before the NXT thing, or was this after, or what happened here? Where does it fit in the timeline?
Well, yeah, it's kind of funny because they went early on Raw. SmackDown goes after. So we'll see how the continuity works out. But I'm sure they'll have a handle on it. We might see some faces we don't normally see if they taped it all in the same building on the same day. So there you go. Here we go.
Well, could we see some faces we don't regularly see or haven't seen regularly in quite a while out here, especially with Sami being your world champion? I know Cody's there. Jay might be there, what have you. Could a Drew McIntyre, could a Randy Orton want to make a claim and a comeback?
Where's Drew? Where's Randy? Where's, where do all, like I said, Cody, Gunther, where do they all fit into this? How do they all fit into WrestleMania, SummerSlam, the first ever 2-night? You're going to assume that you're going to want to get a guy like Drew McIntyre. You're going to want to get Randy Orton on a SummerSlam, a big show, your first time two-night SummerSlam. You think you're going to want it. So a lot of questions. Like Sami could be standing in the ring and out of nowhere get hit by an RKO. It could happen.
But does Sam? Well, yeah, especially because I think that would have been a spoiler. That would have been a really extra hard to avoid. But how long do you think Sammy actually has a reign for? Allegedly, there's the halfway story that to me feels like a big nothing burger of, yes, we all see the graphics too, of sources say that, WWE's graphic department hasn't been given the, notification to change the SummerSlam graphics to show Sami Zayn as your world champion on it or anything. So that might be an indication that he's not going to have a long reign. It's just so fucking stupid. Like,
dude, I remember when they announced Chamber last year and people freaked out because the Chamber wasn't on the poster. 6 months ahead. Like, we got there.
Well, how long do you think Sammy has a reign? That was the original question.
War games, my bad.
Either way, but how long do you think Sammy retains? Do you think Sammy walks into SummerSlam as champ?
Let him take it to SummerSlam. There's got to be something there.
Versus?
It's a good question. I mean, you could put him up against Cody and have Cody chase him, but I think Cody getting involved away from the title might be best for Cody. Gunther might be busy with all this. So maybe it's someone we're not watching or not seeing yet. I mean, Jay would be the interesting one. I mean, that would be like the puke bowl for some people out there.
That's really the only. Well, MDB maybe, but that's to me the only one that really has any sort of story. I mean, you could do Punk if Punk's going to come back in Chicago and then move to SmackDown and everything.
Yeah,
because that's indie versus indie. Guy who wasn't supposed to be there versus the guy who wasn't supposed to be there.
For sure.
And you get Punk on the SummerSlam card. But if you want the easiest story to tell, be Jay.
Yeah, Jay's right there. But how much is Jay tied into the Bloodline stuff and LA Knight? Because I think LA Knight Jay is going to happen. I don't know when, though. We still have Madison Square Garden for Saturday Main Event as well to fill. So lots of questions. I think that's good. And I've been complimenting the fact that there has been, for me, a lot of questions right now in where we're going with this. And I know that the naysayers out there that don't want to believe, and some of the podcasters that just hit the rhetoric so hard. But I feel like more and more, I feel like they're gaining momentum. I feel like there's a lot of things that are buzzworthy. Love it or hate it, there's a lot to talk about and a lot of unknowns and a lot of nobody, like I said, nobody really believes Sammy was going to do this. He did it.
Triple Safe has kind of gone away. Now it's the reverse of this of, oh, I can't believe they had Oba, win the King of the Ring. And he said the titles will always be there. And I know I argued the other way on it.
Yeah.
But the Safe moniker doesn't fit anymore. And the live audience, the paying audience is very much proving that fact.
Yeah. That to me has been a biggest, defunctor, for lack of a better word. But what
is the Terry Funk DDT? The defunctor.
The defunctor. If you look at your phone all day and then you tune on Raw, it would look like completely different fan bases. Like the people online have you convinced that it's terrible, it's going nowhere, it's bad this and bad that, and everything's not good, and people are giving up and they're running for the doors, the sky is a falling. And then you tune in and there's a sold out building losing its mind. It's the biggest aha right there in front of you, bullshit caller.
Sami Zayn went from beating up and kind of going under to a gingerbread man to your world champion. And outside of Vince Russo, it's believable and understandable and acceptable to just about everybody else.
Well, I mean, and in his defense, I think he went over because he buried that motherfucker.
Fair enough.
And then showed up at his funeral. This psychotic
gangster.
But yeah, let's say hello to the people at Spaz, Ronan, and Boston, top 3 from last night. And shout out to them. That is your points in the chat. The more you chat, the more points you get. Make sure you use the super chats and super stickers to get your bonus. So that is there for you. Spaz, Ronan, Boston, shout out to you 3. Boston always seems to sneak into the top 3 on a Thursday.
Gee, I wonder why. And it's not because of me.
It's definitely you. It's got to be you.
It's just he likes to troll me and say how I don't click on his comments.
That's what it is, right?
Right.
But we are rolling, folks. Zach let us know it's arrogant. Thank God. I mean, I would completely. This is the day, Nick. This is so necessary right now.
I think it's been the week, my guy. If it just hasn't been, this has been the fallout of just live indoors, stay inside and watch the wrestling. Because outside is just scorching.
I was in bed prior to 10 p.m. last night. I was like, fuck it, I'm done.
It drains the shit out of you, honestly.
Like, I was done. I was like, this week is kicking my ass. But yeah, here we are. But yeah, shout out to all the air conditioners.
There's working double time out there.
Right. Here come the rolling brownouts. And not Cleveland. Maddie, yes, there is a show on tonight. It might be a little not live, but it is live with us. So hopefully you're doing well, sir. Clay Lewis back with us.
Like it was like Conan O'Brien live tonight with Conan O'Brien live with us.
Live with us tonight. Right. Clay Lewis, how you doing? Grizzly, welcome back. Eric, good to see you. King, Caleb, Jesse, winners. Let's go. We'll just go King on that one. Ronan, welcome back, sir. Ronan's been killing it lately. Happy 250th birthday. So you guys are 250 years old. I think we're like 159. I think next year's 160.
How are we ahead of you?
You guys did your shit before we did our shit.
I thought we were new kids on the block. I guess we're more Donnie Wahlberg than I thought.
We're just a baby.
We're a baby out there. But we're doing it bigly this year. Right. Yeah, this feels like the most America's birthday has ever felt. America.
Yeah, Eagles flying everywhere. It's crazy stuff. Again, you got motocross on the front lawn of the White House.
Yeah, Idiocracy might be a real movie. But is it weird that we're going into 250 USA with a Canadian Syrian as our world champion instead of adrenaline in my soul? something rock flag and eagle Cody Rhodes.
So it's official. You heard it here first. Cody Rhodes ruins America's birthday.
Yeah, soiled it.
Today's a celebration of certain individual, the new WWE champion, Sami Zayn. Let's go. Evening, all WWE main events on July 2nd, 2026. Dragon Lee beats Rusev. Say why? Doesn't matter. House show.
It's main event, kind of a house show. It is a thing, but it's not a thing.
It's a house show. It's third matches.
Like Velocity. Remember Velocity?
Right. Yeah, right. I just remember the intro to Velocity. It was so bad.
It just looked like Volt the King Soda there.
Yeah, it's not good. Welcome back, Cherokee George. How you doing? Kevin's with us. Cherokee, we got you. Daryl, how you doing? Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. Welcome back. Joe, I see Hassan. Ken, let's go. MDB, Sami Zayn's biggest fan, and the Eagles scream. Let's go. How you doing, buddy?
Did you just write a Toby Keith song? I think you just wrote a Toby Keith song, or at least maybe a Kid Rock song.
Shit. USA 250. Let's go. Be proud, folks. If you are from where you're from, be proud of where you're from. Find reasons to be proud of where you're from. Don't let other people change your view of where you are. Because I don't think a lot of people on this side of the planet realize how lucky we are to be where we are and not where other people are and want to be is here. That was so backwards at the end.
Yeah, that was all the things. But yes, just you won the laws of probability game out there because you happened to pop out where you popped out.
Facts. Are you ready for the 4th of July parade and fireworks? Let's go. Hassan's feeling it. Brandon's back with us. Zayden, Dale, Ronan, Roll Tide, Just Joe, MDB, Ronan got you. Daniel Berry, we got you. Nicholas, good to see you. Good to see you over on Twitch. Don't forget our Twitch. Go Twitch, folks. EQ's back with us. Cooper, good. I see Samuel. Lots of names. Just keep it coming. Roll Tide, Cherokee, Safit, Chris. I think that's a new Chris. Let's go. Welcome. All right, folks. Make sure we said hello. If you didn't, make sure you super chat, super stickers. I see Boston back at it. Cooper's with us. Jason. So many names. I don't know if I missed any, Nick, but
Randy Sam out there with MDB had his cold shower on like Rosie Perez and do the right thing.
Let's go. Rosie Perez. Shout out Rosie Perez.
Yeah, well, speaking of needing cold showers, Jason saying it's hotter than Satan's balls out here today. Pause. Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
This sounds, again, the most Caucasian thing, and also the old man thing of it's the humidity that gets you.
The humidity.
Yeah, that's that Geico or the Allstate commercial. You're turning into your parents. It's the humidity that does it.
Let's go. Still doesn't believe in Sammy jokes. Let's go. I give shout out to my man MDB. He's been taking it on the chin. That sounds horribly wrong.
Yeah, pause.
He's been in pocket all week, just putting up with my trolling.
But he does, though. I respect and admire and commend the commitment to the bit. I respect it. Of you stay where you stand.
What do you mean?
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
I don't know what we're talking about here. Randy Orton, SummerSlam, Fallout show from Night of Champions. I think I said Forbidden Door. Thank you if I said it backwards. Clearly, it's a Feel Good Friday. Because that's
we had the collision from Forbidden Door last night, which actually wasn't a bad show.
Okay.
It was actually pretty solid. It wasn't bad. I got a little confused with the ending because of watching two shows. I thought they just kind of went straight off air as like the cash had slid in the ring. I might have missed something there.
Okay.
But Shane Taylor goes over. The Death Riders and the Dogs attack Cope and the Bang Bang.
What? Okay.
That happened after the Shane Taylor match because Copeland was with the Bang Bang for some reason.
Yeah. It's baffling, bro. It's all baffling. We're gonna get a big giant blood and guts.
Something out here. Almighty Pop says Velocity on Netflix or Sunday night. That's one thing that I miss so much with. Now they're trying to do it with like the YouTube channel with the Vault. Go ahead.
Yeah, some in the Vault. I don't know if they put any of those old episodes on the Vault.
Well, I don't. That's the thing. I don't know because I still the WWE Network. We didn't appreciate how good we had it. It's like physical media dying in video games. We didn't appreciate the good times till we're out of them.
That's it. It's true.
But having so much of that, like AWA matches, so many people, wrestling fandom felt like it was at a better time when anybody could pull up any match damn near almost at any time because WWE owned it all.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's so all over the place. It really is. And I mean, if you're like a broader wrestling fan where you kind of try and take in as much as you can, it's all over the fucking, I just learned about Comet. Like, what?
Yeah, well, trying to find even some of the older stuff now, you can't anymore. It's much harder to find. You have to go through back channels and everything else instead of, the network, which I don't even think is even, available in, Herzegovina or whatever the country that's out there right now.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. It like I said, it's all over the place. Nicholas, this made me chuckle. I like that.
That's weird when you say that when you're talking to me because I'm like, I snap around like, when did my mom get here?
Nicholas, what's good, my guy? Sammy won the title at Forbidden Door. So apparently I said Forbidden Door. So let's go.
Hey, let's be honest. That's a thing that could have happened. That's a thing that some people thought at one time would have happened.
Right? At least then there would have been some forbidden to the door. Sammy show up under contract and win it elsewhere.
He shows up in the El Generico mask and wins. You don't know who won.
Right.
I'm trying to see. Can we get Bully Ray versus Mox at Forbidden Door?
I want it. Let's go. Mox with Burnett in his corner.
Oh God. Yeah. I respectfully would still take, if we're doing a wrestling match in AEW, still take Moxley. Shoot fight, still take Moxley.
I think if they had
promo, take Bully. Promo, I'd take Bully.
I don't know. A real scrap. I got some money on Bully. He's hard, man.
New Jack always called that man out, and he didn't do nothing. New Jack sat there and constantly tried to put that man in check.
It's fucking New Jack. The guy's walking around.
Yeah, that is true. I don't care. Call me a bitch. I'll take it. That's New Jack.
Right? When you leave, I say I talk again.
He called you a bitch. Yeah, but I'll be a bitch tomorrow too. I'll still be
right?
alive.
What are we doing? But I don't know. I think Bully and Mox would be a pretty even scrap, though. I think Bully will use his weight and kind of. I think I don't know.
Yeah, but if Bully has to get to Moxley first.
Yeah, maybe. Mox, I mean, I guess he's a blue belt or some shit. Napoleon Dynamite, like Rex Kwon Do.
Well, no, he's done some stuff. I mean, he's out. If you've got Barnett and Baszler kind of backing him up, I mean, all due respect, I don't know too many Rex Kwon Do dudes that could have former like UFC Hall of Famers backing them up.
Yeah, they're just being, defending their buddy. Come on now.
I don't care. Even if I think you're not scary, your friend's really scary. And your friend might jump in on your behalf.
Right, but I mean, Barnett, Bubba better run. But, we all saw the video of Moxley getting choked out by the fucking grocery store clerk.
Is Devon even harder than Bully? Pause on everything I just said there, but is Devon the tougher Dudley?
At this point in history, maybe. I think once upon a time, it was probably Devon. Devon was nails.
Just look at the foreheads, and I think that tells the story.
Right?
Don't ever fight anyone that's got a scarred up forehead or cauliflower ears.
Devon strikes me as the guy that doesn't want to fight, but then when he throws hands, it's like devastating.
I will not fight you, but when I do, God have no fury.
He's one of the guys that walk away talking to him. So I told that motherfucker not to.
I told you to make you. I fucking told you.
Oh man, but yeah, no. I mean, it's interesting times when wrestlers are challenging each other to real fights, which I'd pay to watch.
Facts. Over it since '99. Oops, sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
No, just. Everything slid on me. Pause. Over it since '99. Out there saying for life is champ. Yeah, with the
let's go.
Scarred up forehead. Well, there you go. This is why I ain't got no beef with you, MDB. We good. Right. We good. I'm gonna be 50 cents up fully. Why you stay me for?
Right. You walk in looking like Abdullah the Butcher. We're not going down. We're not doing it.
I don't know if you can kick my ass, but I don't want to find out.
Right.
Spaz with a $10 super chat. Happy America Day to Big Nick and the Yanks. That sounds like a fucking 60s like alt band or something.
Big Nick and the Yanks.
Yeah.
That should be a t-shirt. Oh, with a little top hat and red, white, and blue.
Pinstripes, my guy. Gotta be pinstripes.
Shit, bro. That is jokes.
And some very Cajun Nick debates. Yeah. It halfway makes me also think of Crank Yankers, but I digress. You remember that fucking show?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
If you're gonna crank your yank, do it safely, folks.
Had some very KJ Nick debates with Jake on tonight's special edition episode of State of Wrestling. Haven't had this much fun since defending Pact.
Let's go.
Oh,
let's go. Stand on business.
Who would you?
The only thing that would make this better is if Sammy's like, and I have a manager.
It just make us. Well, that's the thing is Sammy now a babyface. He's the last real good guy. He's a real good guy now.
Yeah, but he's sarcastically the last real good guy.
Yeah, but it works. I don't care if it's Trick Williams was always supposed to be a heel, and he got over like Rover and became a babyface.
Yeah, I still feel like more people are booing him than cheering him, though. He's been getting a lot of heat.
Who,
I mean,
Trick?
Saudi loved it, but I mean,
we haven't seen Champ Sammy in the U.S. yet. I think he gets that loving reception. They want to cheer for him.
It'll be very interesting to see if you're right, though. Will their tune change now that he has this big moment? Everyone's like, "Oh, he finally did it."
Cody comes out and confronts him. Does Cody get booed while Sammy gets cheered coming back?
I hope so. Let's go. We get fucking, Homelander versus Captain Canuck. Let's do it.
Hey, I mean, there's been a lot of more smoke where there might be fire with Cody Rhodes starting to go heel. I mean, if this is just a pivot, I mean, they're not playing it safe. We didn't expect it if they do it.
No, I mean, Sammy winning I've been asking for moments that I'd, come out of left field, shock me, surprise me, make it matter. And I think undeniably, this has got to be one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Right. But Trey, what up? Roll Tide. I see you as AW doing Blood and Guts this year. I would assume so.
Yeah, they won't not do that.
It's one of their staples, literally, pun intended. Admiral out here saying, I feel like Devon would beat your ass, then lecture you about why your life choices led to him beating your ass.
Yeah.
Oh, my brother, testify.
Well, you know, yeah, just giving you shit the entire time he's whooping your ass.
Reverend Devon would come out when he's whooping your ass.
You show respect to your mother. You know, what are you doing? Oh, shit.
Baz with a $5 super chat. Nick, did you tell KJ about Wendy Chu belts? Also, I just saw Obsession. Go see it. To Hair's a reason it beats Sinners. Who's what?
Yeah, I heard Obsession's really good. I've heard a few of my friends have spoken very highly of it. So worth a watch, folks. Go check out. # not sponsored.
Yeah, it's got the buzz out there, and that's what we are, is obsessed with wrestling. But I know you were, kind of throwing out the # Wendy Chu belts of if she wins the Knockouts TV title, but it felt like the play on the 2 belts, which she doesn't have the 2 belts. So
okay.
I don't fully get it, but yeah.
I see where we were trying for there. Wendy Chu. All right.
Yeah, we overextended.
I hope she shows up and shows out, bro.
Well, speaking of showing up and showing out, as I'm getting
the intro video. Yeah, coming soon.
Now. Yes, well, it might be now.
Oh, shit. Forgot. We have a show to cover.
But yeah, no, shout out Geekbox, everybody's second favorite box out there. Man, still even been killing it with all the busy schedules and everything. Had the whole Sammy reaction, which I think blew the fuck up because, again, everybody loves Sammy winning. Together.
Yeah, you're going to be ahead of me, and then I'll catch up to you.
Fair enough. I'm getting the replay from Night of Champions, so we're going right into the replay of the world title match.
Ooh, Netflix Casino. What the fuck?
That's dangerous. That's a dangerous combination. If Netflix had like any sort of casino availability, like a DraftKings, Prize Picks, what have you.
Right on your. It's bad enough it's on your phone.
Oh, we can talk about the Netflix controversy with WWE at some point if we want. Of my name's Blurry Face and I'm Braun Breaker.
Wait, why?
Did you not see this?
I have not.
Have you not heard about this?
No.
So the replay of Night of Champions with Braun Breaker versus Seth Rollins, Braun's face for a good chunk of the match is blurred out because of blood. Some people kind of thought it was a Netflix thing initially. Other people are saying WWE made the choice to do it. A lot of people overall saying it's kind of weird, but they also changed as we're getting the replay of everybody reacting to Sammy winning.
Okay.
But a lot of people said it was just weird because they even changed the holy chant to a "This is awesome" chant. So they really edited the Braun Seth match for some reason on Netflix.
Really?
Yes.
That is, it's Netflix. Let it be.
That's what a lot of people were saying. Now, whether it was WWE's choice, Netflix choice, we can talk about ESPN might be having says in WWE, but I'm getting Sammy coming out. I
want to know how people I want to hear how the crowd reacts to Sammy.
This is your 5 minutes of silence.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they're popping. Big reaction for Sammy.
That's crazy. They were booing the shit out of him last week.
Yeah, well, it's still think about it. This is after they just watched a 2.5 hour Raw, and they're still up for Sammy coming out.
Do you have him in the ring?
I have him coming down the ramp right now with the undisputed champion, Last Real Guy shirt.
Last Real Guy. Okay, so he just does a big fives to the fans. Ladies and gentlemen, we're rolling. Guy with his hat backwards.
I got him on the steps.
Almost neck and neck, bro. Let me know when he comes through the ropes.
Through the ropes, throws the championship belt up. Like you said it as it happened.
We're good at this.
We've only been doing this for 4.5 years now or anything like that. We do this better than other people out there, often imitated.
I got to double check in the official count, but it's 1,700 shows. It's crazy.
Yeah, we're out here. We do a schedule like can WWE does a schedule. 350 some odd days live on stream. As all the pyro.
All the pyro for Sammy. Sammy. Everybody now, blow up the chat. Give us some love. Give us a maple leaf or a beaver or, I don't know, whatever you got. Throw it in the chat.
Right?
A hockey stick.
Obsession and bathrooms, backrooms both sucked. I kind of wanted to watch both. Haven't watched either, but yeah.
Does Backrooms suck? I'm eager to see Backrooms. So I mean, the trailer looked dope.
I've watched a lot of like people play the game and everything like that and everything. So
was it time to play the game?
With Backrooms what?
Yeah, I was just making a
fair enough. I feel like I heard a joke, but I missed the joke.
It seems to be.
The last real good guy. Already a better quote, already a better line than easy to find, hard to beat.
That's better.
Yes, instantly, already out the gate.
And if anyone's a World Cup fan, Argentina is in extra time with Cabo Verde, my new favorite team on the planet. I have them. MDB kind of put me on to Cabo. But
Cape Verde, yeah, the last place that WWE Network still exists.
1-1, 90th minute.
It's going to be Cape Verde versus USA for the World Cup, and the world's just going to end.
Let's go. This game might take 3 days because they don't win or lose.
Then the game goes on.
Yeah.
Read that one.
The shirt Kevin Owen gave him, if you saw, that clip was great, man. Seeing Kevin, seeing Becky, the photo, they're both giving him a little bag tap. Like, it's good shit. They're so, again, this is where you might have spoiled heel Sammy.
Grandma, that janitor-looking guy talking. I got to read that line again. I didn't expect that. I had to make sure that there wasn't something like, Grandma, that janitor-looking guy talking again.
Grandma loves the janitor.
Ain't overfed me.
Right.
That KJ wants one of them Sammy shirts real bad right now.
I do, man. I do.
The reason I'm holding this is because I never changed. Right. I've been the moral compass of this whole goddamn company.
Oh, shit. Argentina scores.
No.
92nd minute.
1-1. This is the weirdest World Cup.
0-0. 1-1. Draw. We're even. Now it's 2-1.
The last real good guy over the last real champ.
Let's go. Wait, other way around? The last real good guy. I mean, I like that shirt when it was like ironic. Now it's legit.
Oh. I missed what he said, but goddamn was he fired up. This is a celebration. Be happy, folks.
Huh?
Am I right? I'm waiting for Cody to interrupt this and to get booed.
Yeah, I'm kind of expecting it almost.
We're getting a Sammy chant right now.
That is crazy.
I told you he's a baby face. We're celebrating me. This feels like almost like with like the Roman and the bloodline of like everything he's saying, he's still supposed to be a heel, but they love him for saying it.
Right.
WrestleMania, he's a Grand Slam champion.
Grand Slam champion. Hall of Famer, bro. First ballot Hall of Famer.
To think that El Generico is now Grand Slam, Jam, Wham Bam, thank you, ma'am, Hall of Fame on the roster.
Right. Okay.
Right as they say, they can never take this away from me. Now,
Right.
MDB had a good question he put out there on Twitter of which is a bigger moment, which was more impactful, what have you, of like now with these kind of unexpected title changes with Sammy, now it gets thrown into the comparables of like Sammy's title win versus Big E's title win.
It's a hard one. Big E's was huge and also like an epic surprise.
Is the answer Kofi Kingston? I feel like the answer is Kofi Kingston.
Kofi might have been the biggest wall. The build for Kofi was so good. Yeah, I mean, that's a hard shout. I'm a little biased, and it's, maybe a little recency bias as well, but the Sammy moment was epic. But yeah, I mean, Big E was so big. That's a hard question to answer.
Right. Well, MDB, see, I asked it. I'm taking Big E's title win over Sammy's. No, I was quoting the man.
You're right.
Either way is not a bad answer. Like, there's no bad answer of it. Still, even there's the whole beat. Like, Danielson could be an answer, but I feel like Danielson was still a bigger guy than Kofi, E, or Sammy at that time.
Yeah, and again,
it's like Mick Foley winning. Like, Mick was still a top guy. He wasn't a guy that was like pulled out of the mid card obscurity.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, Sammy's always been a guy kind of in and around it. It was his 10th attempt. It all just kind of lined up. All the pyro for Cody Rhodes. Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't be almost America's birthday if we didn't see Cody Rhodes.
Right. It would be such a weird world if Sammy goes heel to fight Cody, and somehow Sammy becomes champion babyface, and Cody gets booed. Like, what happened? And there are some.
Cody just take this back off of him? That's cool. You had it. Can I have that back? You borrowed it, and I got to go face Punk at SummerSlam.
People are gonna boo the shit out of that choice.
But you were worried they weren't going to cheer Sammy.
I didn't know. I didn't know that they would be instantly that forgiving.
I love that Sammy hit him with the what do you want to talk about as he puts the championship belt in his face? So you were now this is Cody going to put him over?
It's true. He did come out to the ring and lift him up.
Yeah, but I'd love to see, you mentioned it when we were starting off before everything went live and everything. I'd love to see Cody not be at the world title scene. We've seen it with a lot of other wrestlers lately. Mm-hmm. Cody's been champ for long enough. He's finished the story and we're into the extra chapters now. Can we move along? Can we have something that freshens him up a little bit?
Well, we got a handshake. I felt that way about WrestleMania. I thought Cody, Jacob in a cage would have been better and let Drew fight for the title. That's it?
You're going to acknowledge me. Hey, the Bloodline runs WWE right now because both world champs are Bloodline.
Yeah, it's true.
Honorary use.
A little sneaky backdoor to give the Bloodline all the belts.
Which Twitter, again, will tell you that people hate the Bloodline, yet the paying audience and cheers some of the loudest reactions of the week when they're out there.
Oh, for sure. And that's the thing, man. Like, people want to show me like Bush League wrestling in front of no people and no reaction and tell me it's better than this giant packed full arena losing their mind for Roman. I'm so confused. I don't see something that's struggling.
Speaking of the Bloodline.
Fuck. I don't want him here, to be honest.
What? You don't want Sammy?
No, I don't know. Not really.
Is this now? Are you starting to see the Sharks? We're seeing in live time, KJ starting to see the Sharks starting to swirl around Sammy of guys who have been champs before who might take that belt clean off.
Give me someone else, man. That fucking Jay and
Johnny Gargano rises from the ashes to protect Sami Zayn.
He won without the assistance of Johnny. I'm shocked. I thought Johnny was gonna like just pop up and help him win.
He's gonna be under the curtain with Danhausen. I saw Danhausen and Gargano in a closet making babies, and one of the babies found them.
What's up, Jordan?
For anyone that didn't get the Simpsons reference, I'm not that weird.
Great. I've been watching a lot of Simpsons in general the last week or so.
Older Simpsons good. I want to find like the line of demarcation where the Simpsons fell the fuck off, because the Simpsons
I've been watching
for like the last decade have not really paid attention.
I haven't watched it in like a decade, but I started watching some of the newer episodes. I was surprised at how good it hits.
I haven't watched anything new from them. It's all the old episodes. I still give me all the old jokes.
Oh, Jay out here giving him props.
Yeah, but this is still really good.
So if everyone's proud of him.
But Jay should be the most proud. That's my dog. I fought for you. I made you the honorary use. I'm the reason, like, I built you up. You're my dog.
Bloodline business. This is your warning shot, Sammy.
When did Jay Uso become a battle rapper? This is your warning shot. Bow. He became fucking Hitman Holler out here all of a sudden.
Cody, what year is this?
Yeah, Geekbox. They taped it on a Tuesday.
Right.
Got the smack going up on a Tuesday.
What up, Geekbox? How you doing? Been a while. We might have to get Geekbox on here. It's been a minute. How you doing?
Been a long time. I shouldn't have laughed you. No one was happier for you. That's the thing, is Sammy's been the guy of, I celebrated you when you won, Jay, and I was the first in the ring when you won, Cody. You lift me up and everything. So why don't you love me the way I loved you?
They're cheering like this is a baby face. Like, how dare you guys? Like
you should be putting me on your shoulders right now.
Yeah, and he's right.
The best kind of guy is a justified guy. I can't even say heel or babyface because he's the gray.
Right. And he is justified. Screw both of you.
Cody, come to the dark side.
Do you understand?
I say this as a friend. I say this as family. Go fuck yourself, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I wish.
And he's out.
That's it. Leave me alone. This is my fucking belt. Wait, that's Pierce.
Because Aldis got suspended for his
that's right.
transgressions. Vance, what up? Julian, Cody that had better pyro. What? 90 Simpsons was peak Simpsons. Yes. Let Jimmy have a title run, not Jay.
Oh, we're gonna find Jay versus Cody.
So the end is near. The game is over. You're gonna have Jay versus Cody.
They scored! This is insane!
Ready. Do you believe in miracles, folks?
What a goal, man! He's in the crowd celebrating.
Let's go, Rainbow Leap.
That's crazy.
What?
So on Raw, what? It gets better.
So we're going to have a number one contenders match tonight, and the winner's going to challenge Sammy for the belt on Raw. Huh?
Atlantis City, let's go. Cody Jay. Interesting.
Sammy just got screwed. Sammy just got screwed in front of everybody out there.
Any one of them. Are you kidding
Even
me?
then, why do they instantly get a number one contendership match, especially the guy I just binned to King beat for this belt? Back of the line, pal. Right. When if I lost, I'd be at the back of the line. What the hell is this bullshit?
Right. I mean,
Jey Uso doesn't even go here.
So, yeah, the winner will fight Sammy. Will it be Jey or Cody? And he said at SummerSlam. So Cody's Sammy seemingly will have the belt till SummerSlam.
Did he say it at SummerSlam? What did they say about Raw? I thought it was at Raw.
Well, no. But no, this is for his opponent at SummerSlam, I do believe. I don't know what they said about Raw. Someone can fill me in.
Clarification. Someone clarified. Holy Charlotte Flair.
Good one, my guy. That one's going to come down to a viewpoint, fandom, that kind of vibe.
Personal bias will cause the divide, but there's no real bad answer to that.
Right. I'll take Sammy reaching the mountain over D-Bry, over Big E, hell, over Darby, and he went to an actual mountain top. Facts.
Canadian waters run deep, I see.
Are we Charlotte and Alexa cannot really
split up
getting along. Lexi, honey. See, she's a heel, bro. She's a heel.
She's good, bro. She came down in a bubble, bro. Look at her. She came down in a bubble, bro.
She came down in a bubble. Tiffany.
They're teaming tonight. It's Charlotte, Chelsea, and Tiff. The Blondes unite.
I'm wondering if Alexa's nursing a bit of an injury or...
Yeah, it's called poor booking.
Poor booking. I don't know if that's the case, but anyway, she's kind of getting under Charlotte's skin at the moment. But yeah, Charlotte's back to being an asshole to everybody. Yeah, look.
I mean, do you see her outfit? Gee, just look. Based on outfits, they don't even have to speak. Guess which one's the asshole? The one with the fucking...
You gotta let me fly!
Exactly.
Here comes Charlotte Flair. Oh, hail the queen.
Yeah, but why does it sound like a new metal thing of like, oh, hail the queen? Like I'm expecting like a fucking sick bass line to drop in.
Let that bass line drop. All right, folks, we got a match coming your way. Charlotte Flair is on her way out. I mean, now her and Alexa not getting along. I'd be shocked if they try and make Charlotte babyface against Alexa. I think that's a losing battle.
But still, we've seen the tensions between them before. I don't even know if they almost feel like they do it to where they just split amicably.
Yeah,
that's a hard word to say on the vitamins. But a lot of but if they just split, like they each just go their kind of separate ways, because we've seen the tension before. I think we're gonna get a babyface Charlotte versus a heel Jade at some point. We're seeing the 6-woman match kind of set up here. I think come SummerSlam, we're gonna get heel Jade versus babyface Charlotte for the US women's title. Or no, fucking Tiffany won, didn't she?
Yeah, Tiffany's champ, no?
Well, god damn it. Either way, Jade should have won.
Yeah. Well, here's your fucking pull, folks. Get your vote.
Well, that sounded rude, crude, and unattractive.
There's a storm brewing. I shall return, sir.
I'm in commercial break, so perfect timing on that aspect. Because I got Liberty Bibbity. So you bibbity boppity boop, bitch.
All right.
There's KJ's taking a pause. Because I got minions, but yes. Charlotte, Tiffany, and Chelsea Green taking on Jade and the baddies coming up out here. I got Team Tiffy for the win. All hail the queen in my James. Oh, Christ, can I try and do a James? James Earl Jones is just get deep. Pause. Simba. That's the best I could probably try and do. Mike, what up? Argentina, 2v Cape Verde extra time. Let's go. Cape Verde, the Sami Zayn at a World Cup out here of just taking names and kicking goals. Deck. It's really, what else would you say for doing James Earl Jones? You just, Darth Vader of just deep as hell. David, it's insane how many people are reacting to Sami Zayn winning the WWE Championship like fucking Barry Horowitz won the title. He's the underdog from the underground and it's something that completely caught wrestling fans off by surprise. And that, especially in 2026, is severely lacking. And that's why Triple H has been, to me, other people call him different names. To me, I call him Triple Safe. Because WWE has just felt like they're doing the safe decisions. They'll do the minimum job required just to keep the ball rolling and kick the can down to the next show. Everybody expected Cody to win, and if not Cody, it was going to be Gunther because Gunther. And because Gunther's been out here retiring everybody. Nobody really had Sami predicted to win there. And even if you did think Sami was going to win in Saudi, you probably predicted WrestleMania 43, being honest. So for them to pull the trigger there at this point to where the triple threat match made sense, it was a really great match on top of the surprise outcome. I think it's to be commended and respected out there. And they're doing still really good. Sami Zayn's doing really good character work, and he always does that, even when he was the fucking conspiracy guy for a bit. But I don't exactly expect Sami Zayn to have a long title reign. Like I honestly, I don't. I still know what they were saying for Raw and for SummerSlam and everything with Sami and all of that, and with the number one contenders match. I don't personally expect Sami Zayn to be walking into SummerSlam as world champion. If they do it, I'd be extremely surprised and overjoyed about it. But I don't see it happening just because Sami Zayn is also the same type of guy, and this might be a controversially type statement, especially to one Canadian that I know will be back in any moment at some point here. But Sami Zayn's not a guy that requires a long title reign. I think just the fact that he won it is the feather in the cap. I don't expect him to have like some 6-month reign or something like that. In my opinion. Nick, you're out of my faction. Well, there you go. I've been released. Apparently, I allegedly don't like factions anyways. The World Cup needs knee pads. All just shin guards. All shin guards. All AJ Styles. No, all shin, no knee. Pause. Nar, what up? Dale, I see you, OG Dale. Forgot that King Tiffany won, honestly, and that makes sense because Minnesota. They have SummerSlam in Minnesota. So you do triple threat? Like, KJ might be right, and don't let him clip out that I said that. If they're going to make Charlotte heel again, I do want to see them try and run her as a babyface or something. Maybe not just an out and outright asshole heel, because I think she's grown as a performer and everything. Like, I think her personality's gotten a lot better. Like, she comes across to me a lot better. Outside of, yeah, I'm Ric Flair's daughter, I'm an asshole, and the beat goes on. I think she's rounded out quite a bit. And even then, Jade's the one stomping out. So even if we get just Jade versus Charlotte in a one-on-one match, I thought we were going to get that roundabout way at WrestleMania this past year. So that could still be a thing. I want to see them test the waters. Be bold. Don't be safe. Be bold. Book Charlotte as a babyface. Springwood can't even leave. Let him keep it until tonight's main event. Is that so? Is that what they said? are they defending the title on Raw? Because everybody that thinks that if they're going to do it at Saturday's main event, they're going to somehow give it to Brock there for whatever reason. But so for clarification's sake, and maybe KJ's, going through the files, what exactly outside of a number one contenders match for tonight did they announce? Because they announced something for Raw. We were talking and missed it, being honest. We're not like other streamers that'll just sit there and silently watch the show while you hear it in the background. So we hear everything. We talk. But it sounded like they announced the winner of tonight will face Sammy on Raw, unless I misheard. So if that's the case, then we, like Spring saying out here, does Sammy make it to Saturday's main event, let alone SummerSlam? Does he make it to Saturday? Does he make it to MSG as world champ? He deserves to take it. So I'm assuming that I'm not off with what I said. 2 count. Let me know, folks, who you got for this match of Team Blonde, even though Chelsea's not exactly blonde anymore, or Team Betty. Punk going heel and Sami Zayn, I think, would be good stuff. Does anyone still think that Dave Meltzer's in any way, shape, or form right? Pause for a minute on that statement. And also on the fact that he's still trying to sell that there's backstage issues between WWE and Punk. That's why he's been off TV. I think the man just took a fucking vacation. I think they know that let the man take some time off every now and then. It'll be pretty happy. And he'll show up in Chicago, and then he'll probably work SmackDown versus Cody Rhodes, maybe or maybe not for the world title. But yeah, I think everything's hunky-dory, and Dave Meltzer doesn't know shit. Charlotte chopping B-Fab out here. Cake City time. Cake City time. Springwood, yes. So am I right in what I said? Okay, I'm taking you as confirmation. Dale called for it. I gotta find it. Una momentos.
Yum yums.
Yeah, absolutely out here. Well, who's damn near? Who's the most yum yum? Charlotte takes a clothesline from Jade as Jade flexes right into the camera. As we go to commercial break, Papa John's out here, not sponsored. Pierce said Sammy has to defend his title on Raw. So, okay, so I did hear. Pointed head, looked kind of smart of that. So the winner of tonight's match takes on Sami Zayn for the world title on Monday Night Raw next Monday. So we're getting Sami Zayn versus either Jey Uso or Cody Rhodes on Monday. We're getting Kenny Omega versus MJF for the world title on Wednesday. Ooh, what the fuck else out here? God damn, I know it's hot outside, but it's heating up in pro wrestling. Anthony, what up, my eye? What's the difference between the World Championship and the Undisputed Championship? WWE have one World Championship, have one. Yes, that's well. So again, the World Championship got made because Roman combined the WWE Championship and the Universal Championship and made the Undisputed Championship. And then then Cody beat him for that. And also because Roman held it for so long, they had to make the World Heavyweight Championship. That's what I was trying to say. So then that's where Seth won it. And the timeline split, it's McAvoy or Stewart a little bit out here. And now we're getting to Seth versus Roman, which has the potential to be a phenomenal match. Match of the year candidate. Don't add extra shit to it. Don't have the bloodline run in. Don't have getting the vision or anything like that. Just let those two have a fantastic match. Misfit, enjoy Sammy as WWE champion for the next 3 days. Soak it in, man. Drink it in, lad. Samuel, you're not allowed to be a Buffalo Bills fan. Well, I do. How do I get my Bills fan revoked out here because that's something I said about wrestling? Tack, what up? What up, mommy? Happy Friday, absolutely. You made it through this fucking hot and heavy week in more ways than one out here. And again, happy Canada Day, happy Independence Day, happy Friday, happy Saturday to anybody out there. You made it through another week out there. and the world's a lot better that you did. So yeah, just getting it's summer. Enjoy it. Be a friend, tell a friend, like, share, and subscribe. We just passed 11K. Let's see if we can get closer and closer to 12 out there. Well, I just got here and voted and predicted right. Well, there you go. There you go. Sometimes it be that way. Sometimes, see, this is where some of the journalists and the dirt sheets, I keep going to this voice, the reporters out there, the fake media, the fake news, the fake wrestling fans out there, say stuff like we all don't watch the shows, because that's the thing. They expect a lot of people don't actually watch the shows. When you watch the shows, you very much understand where they're going with it. And that's when it's so much better when they catch you off guard. They sneak you with a cheeky one. Pause. Argentina scored. Jose coming out of left field. So we 3-2. Is that would be it? Because it would have been an extra time, right? Not smart, Nick. You're a rookie. Well, thanks. If I'm a 37-year-old rookie, I guess I should just hang it up. But I don't know. As Jade with the kip up. Mercy, I really don't get the backlash, no pun intended, on Sammy winning the title. Facts. Talk to MDB. You'd think they had David Arquette go out there and beat Cody and Gunther. How funny is it that you say that exact name and describe it in that exact way? Because the man who did that exact thing and had David Arquette go out there and beat DDP and everything and win WCW's world title can understand the unserious wrestlers and all of this and just getting crashes out for days on end. Vince Russo doesn't understand how Sami Zayn's world champion right now. I can't take WWE, I can't take wrestling seriously right now. The same man who booked David fucking Arquette as WCW's world champion doesn't understand. If you needed a bigger point, a line of demarcation to understand of stop listening to fucking idiots like this, of that they just don't fucking get it, of they've lost the plot, they've been too far into the shelter or whatever, they don't got it anymore. Even Jordan and Larry Bird and Magic and all of them had to hang it up. They don't got the skills anymore. The same guy who booked David Arquette to win the WCW world title doesn't understand how Sami Zayn's world champion. And sadly got dog walked by JD from NY. It's just a fucking terrible statement that I had to say, that those two had to discuss that statement. That's the bottom of the barrel where we're at with wrestling takes with this shit. I'm sorry, I'm always going to kind of err on the side of what I see with my own two eyes and what the paying audience reacts to and responds to than what Twitter fucking goes with. Because it don't cost nothing to be a fucking Twitter account. Christ, you don't even got to be a real person. So that's my fucking rant for a minute. There's Chelsea's about to hit an unprettier old, gets caught up into a jaded, rolls through, Sammy roll through. We've got the stupid sexy Rhea pin, and now we're going to have the Sammy front roll through. Now she's back into a jaded, eats it, pause. 1, 2, 3, Jade with the win. So the baddies pick up the win. So this is a thing that's going to continue on. Now is Alexa going to feel like she's the one getting pushed out because if Charlotte's helping them out? Sean, I see you. Yo, 17 Jugs. Is he like, excuse me, the brother of Hank and Tank, Team Jugs? Could they have Sammy get himself purposely to? That's what I would do, just be a dickhead. Is that how he's a heel? I just get myself DQ'd to do the MJF thing. I'll just poke you in the eyes. I'll kick you in the huevos, all of that. I win. Ha, I don't care. Then you have to make it a no DQ or something. That would be an interesting ass way to do it. And a heel way to do it. And I bet you if he cheated and still snuck out one, I bet you people would still cheer it. John C, what up? Croatia. We're just naming countries now. Yeah, it looks X-related. Pause. Was your what? As so, season 3 premieres Tuesday, July 21st for WWE Unreal. And we're getting the replay of Gunther and Aldis going at it. Could we see Aldis Gunther at SummerSlam? Allegedly, it was going to be Gunther Keys. Remember when it was earmarked many moons ago that it was supposed to be Gunther versus Brock in a retirement match?
Yeah, what happened to that?
Yeah, Femi derailed that shit real fast. Like he derailed Braun Breaker being the chosen one.
Right.
Braun Breaker is the Woody of WWE right now because Femi's Buzz Lightyear.
Right. Because right now I do have the commentary team.
Yes. Matching with the blue suits. Is Corey Graves a better commentator than Michael Cole now? Can we say that safely? Is Corey better than Michael?
Yeah, I really like Corey. I really like Corey Graves. I think he can do it all. Michael Cole is better than Michael Cole used to be. But I got Sammy with Pierce.
So
not
I did
happy.
have it confirmed to me.
Yes.
From the fact checkers. So tonight's winner takes on Sammy at Raw.
Facts.
So we won't even let this man get to Saturday Night's main event.
Sammy was talking about SummerSlam, so I'm hoping that they're foreshadowing that Sammy finds a way to win this. Whoever he fights, Jay's going to win it. Cody's going to win it back.
Adrenaline in my soul. Gotta take Punk on the road.
I don't know. I'd rather Punk Sammy. Sammy finds his old buddy.
The water bottle he was gonna slap.
There he is.
Surprising Johnny Gargano. How has Sami Zayn done more with Johnny Gargano of Gargano laying there on a fucking rolling case than when you had DIY Ciampa and Gargano together as a tag team? What the fuck is wrestling?
It's so funny. It's been months and months. And say, I don't think I could have won this without you. You're my rock, man. Candace just making faces.
Remember when they were supposed to be leaving the company?
Right? Johnny's going to turn on Sammy. Here we go.
He's going to rise and defend him. Well, someone threw it in the chat. Could Sammy just go heel route? And now I'm just going to get myself intentionally DQ'd in every match.
Sure.
Ha ha ha. I'm still champ.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, the good news, he's going to be in good matches, whoever you line him up against, even if it's a temporary thing, right? So, but Ray Phoenix coming out.
Right.
This entrance slaps.
It might also need a warning in front of it for flash photography and everything, but
right.
Yeah. Corey Graves has been the best commentator in WWE for a while. Well, yeah. I like that he always slides in like a Pantera quote or anything. And he's done the AAA stuff too.
I miss his tattoo show.
Double duty. What?
I miss his tattoo show on the network.
Yeah, well, actually, it was really interesting because that's how I found out Baron Corbin and I listened to like the same like indie and artists and everything because it was just so like deep cut shit.
Actually, what are you guys on? The chat or us? Because that's a loaded question either way.
I think she's trying to sync up with us because, again, some people got this, this is all times and synchronicities and everything.
Tech, that had a whole different context in my head. My bad.
Fair enough. I'm on a commercial break as I'm going to try and rush out of a commercial break to do the best that I can time things.
All right. Well, the Kingo, you're on a commercial break. Is everyone on a commercial break? So I'm going to hold up, and someone in the chat's going to tell me when you get the referee holding the belt above his head. If you're not there yet, never mind. Yeah, it's clipping along. If you're watching on Netflix, there is no commercials, no spoilers in the chat, please. AAA champion versus champion coming up next. Yeah, Ray Phoenix taking on the Kingo. This match should burn. Should be a good one. If anyone's worried about the soccer 3-2 Argentina. I think it's the final 20 seconds. Can we get new AAA titles? They won't because of the heritage, my guy. I know what you're saying, but the lineage, they're old copper belts. They love them. Yeah, so was I. I had to rewind to match up with Nick. So, yeah, that's what's happening. So, you're on the bonus clock. The problem is if we watch it without the commercials, we lose half the chat. So, we kind of play stop and go. Ray Phoenix retains. Let's go. I'm not taking predictions. Whose entrance is better, Penta or Phoenix? They're like the same but different. Penta maybe because we see it more. They both go hard as Argentina holds on in a crazy battle to beat Cabo Verde. That's insane. What a game. What a game. Anybody got the ref with the belt yet? Anybody get the ref with the belt yet? Let me know, let me know, let me know. It's for future. I like that. Penta's is better, but Phoenix music is, yeah, right? That might be it. One of the few Def Rebel ones that slap a little. This match is going to be a banger. It's going to be crazy. I understand. I always seem to get ahead. There you go. It happens. We're all trying to coordinate. It's tough. Who do you think will challenge Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Championship at SummerSlam? It's kind of up in the air right now. Charlotte seems to be tied up in kind of the U.S. title situation. Io's going after Liv, and Rhea's on the shelf as far as we know. Now, there's speculation of how serious or not serious Rhea Ripley's injury is, so that would be a question mark as part of all of this is, where is she at before we figure out who she fights? This segment is, what segment? What you talking about? Coordinate. Let's go. My friend is a nerd. He thinks you guys suck. Well, your friend's uncool. What can I do? I don't know what to tell you. Get better friends. Fun fact, I got my name from that movie. Let's go. Jokes. Hashtag coordinate. I think we're getting a huge match at SummerSlam between Punk and Cody. Yeah, do that. Do not take the belt away from Sammy.
Ref with the belt. Ref with the belt.
There we go. AAA title is on the line. The Mundial Crucero. Big Mama J and Headband Kenny. Our wins. Argentina did get the win. Messi advanced to the next round. Yes, they did. A hell of a game. And interesting times. Big game tomorrow. Canada, Morocco. Can Canada do the miracle? Can they do the unthinkable? Can they upset a top 10 powerhouse? Can they do it? Can they pull it off? Little old Canada, can they do it? Fingers crossed, folks. Angela, now, thank you. That was excellent. Arg, let's go. Big Mama got that one. Don't blink or you'll miss the Lucha Libre high flying. They're already off and running. Big kick by Vikingo. Sammy on the shelf count 10. Hide. Run and hide, Sammy. Oh, you're counting my little pop-ups? That's amazing. Sammy's everywhere. I may never get to do this again, and I may only get to do this until Monday. So I'm going to milk it for all it's worth. I think WWE should bring back the Cruiserweight title. I think this is a sneaky way to test it, Damian. Right? You do some of these matches. If the fans don't like it, well, oh, wow, nice slow motion replay. Big splash. But yeah, you sprinkle in some of these matches and see how the fans react. If it's getting over, then you can kind of work your way into it. But I do believe that might be the case. Face Crusher. 2-2-2. Sorry, KJ. It looks like our boy Sammy is going to have to do the job for someone on Raw. Thanks so much. Listen, I'm still happy for the moment, but there's no way he's losing on Monday. There's no way. No way. It'd be dumb. And if Cody beats him, I think you're stamping heel on Cody's forehead. If Jay beats him, they already don't really like Jay so much, so that, they don't really care if Jay wins and people are mad. That's been happening for a long time. Right? Let's go. Are you interested in Trick Williams versus Carmelo at SummerSlam? That's what I've heard. Yeah, I'd be very interested in it. We know the history. Now, I will say they've had a couple matches in the past that didn't hit real well. So hopefully, if they run this back at SummerSlam, they kind of nail it. Spazzer, 5 bones in the bucket. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Great quotes from Act. Mox doesn't have to be good in the ropes. He's much more. He took the main character role from a hanger. Everyone exists around him. The last few words, Spaz, is actually kind of true. Everything does revolve around him, but it doesn't mean that's necessarily a good thing or a positive or helping anybody feel good, get over. But it is Moxley's world. This is Moxley's masterpiece. This is Moxley's ode to Rocky and every other movie he's ever seen. So in that case, kind of. The rest of it, we all know. It's insane. And how do you get away with saying he doesn't have to be good? Are you kidding me? If Moxley doesn't have to be good, I guess we should stop bitching about Jey Uso then. That seems fair. Sammy can't lose this belt on Monday. That's terrifying. Like, what are we doing? Get moved again in October. Money in the Bank is October. No. Is it?
September, I believe.
September.
I could be wrong, but I can double check on that. But we're in a commercial break.
October 10th. They got moved. They got switched with Saturday Night Main Event. Yeah.
Commercial.
You're in commercial. Okay.
Yes, I was trying to it's one of those. I was trying to race back and I couldn't interrupt the Moxley conversation to say commercial.
Right.
But this might really be a shit week on the channel. If Sami Zayn loses and MJF loses in the same goddamn week, we might be miserable fucks by the time we get to Friday.
Right.
We might need a feel good Friday.
Right. We need a vacation.
And then we're going to go into the award show and try and be fucking chipper. Let's look back on how they failed me.
Right. With this blasphemy. Why does Claudio not get pushed to be? Because he would overshadow Moxley. Moxley's the greatest ever. Everyone gets held back.
Jey Uso comparable is pretty on par. Jey Uso gets more over than John Moxley. Respectfully, sold more merch than John Moxley's ever sold. And yet you want to debate in ring, whatever. I'll welcome that conversation. So are they not on par for anything if Jey Uso's not better? Because if we're going on just outside of the ring, Jey Uso cuts the same gassed promo that John Moxley does and sells more merch. So I think if we want to be the nerds and go and argue analytics when everyone says don't argue analytics,
right,
then we can do that. But it's not going to work out in your favor.
Yeah, I mean, again, let's ignore everything. Let's ignore everything and just say what I feel. Okay, does it make you might love someone out there might love Moxley? It doesn't mean that Moxley's doing good shit. And what Moxley's doing, as to Spaz's comment, it's that old story about like putting a lid on a glass full of, I think, crickets. And they jump, and they can only jump so high. But when you remove the lid, they don't jump out because they only think they can jump as high as the lid. Well, the Moxley's the fucking lid, and nobody can jump over him or by him. The show can't get better. Guys can't advance in their career because they're being held down because you can't exceed the top guys or they'll get mad.
I have a 2 count from Phoenix on Vikingo. Moxley keeps fucking this timing thing up. What's just typical Moxley?
I got Vikingo going up.
I have Phoenix with a splash on the replay now I'll let you know when I get Vikingo going up.
Vikingo standing on the post.
I ain't there yet. I got Fenix lining up Vikingo in the corner. Knees in the corner. Step up in Zaguri. See, like I said, the Moxley has a conversation has up the timing when we were out here trying to coordinate. He's the guy. Everyone's like, we're going to wear white suits. He shows up in a black shirt and denim.
Yeah. He is. He's just the guy that's just against the grain, but like
Vikingo up top. Vikingo up top.
Is he standing on the post?
Inside Hurricane Rana skin thingy. 1, 2 count. That man spun forwards and backwards at the same damn time.
Oh, he did the same thing on the other side. Oh, shit. Okay, so let me know when he gets back up on the other post.
Now we're going same post in the corner. Climbing. Ray punches him in the face.
Okay.
Belly shots.
What a match.
Well, and you might be onto something. Is this introducing AAA to a bigger audience, or is this introducing cruiserweight wrestling
a bit
to
of
a bigger
both.
Audience?
Yeah, I think a bit of both. And
I'm gonna 1, 2 count.
What a match. Yeah, it exposes the Kingo in a big way. But we want to know how the fans react. If we book this and put it out there,
now we're going up the other post. We're going up another post.
He loves standing on the post.
Well, is somewhere, we're standing on the post.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to fight Michael Cole.
Nobody home.
Legit going to challenge Michael Cole to a fight if he keeps putting the word Mexican in front of every move a Mexican wrestler does.
Well, it's, he's just trying to be international. I don't know. Is somewhere Tony Khan punching air because he didn't lock up the Kingo?
Maybe. Muscle Buster?
Oh, sit out, Muscle Buster.
Oh, 1, Mexican 2, Muscle Buster.
3. No, okay. It's not a Mexican destroyer, but it's a Mexican Muscle Buster.
What are we doing? Why does he keep adding Mexican to the moves of the Mexican? He doesn't do that.
I don't know. Baja.
What's he doing? Why is he tacking Mexican to everything? Why is he doing this?
Because we're going to get them. They're going to do it so well. We like them so much.
So funny.
But no,
do we get like a Japanese back fist or when do we start getting like American whips instead of Irish? Like, what are we doing? Like, do you just call it a muscle buster?
Americano.
Every time a lucha does a move, Michael Cole, Mexican sunset flip. Like, what are you doing?
Did you know they're from Mexico?
Yeah.
Cole trying to be politically correct. Yeah, he's going international.
And
I'm getting a replay of Julia and Kiana.
Yes. And Blake, by the way. She has arrived.
Yeah, well, you have Blake on your screen now?
Now
I got Blake. Blake stomping out Julia?
Yep.
Okay, we're good. We're back in it.
So let me get this straight. Jay, a Raw guy, is a #1 contender match for the SmackDown title that is getting defended on Raw, so a Raw guy in Punk can get a pop in Chicago. Messy. When you put it that way, it is a little fucking sloppy.
Now, if I'm going to defend this, Adam Pearce is taking over for Nick Aldis. So if this is the GM, like if you're having to manage another store, for the day, what have you, I'm going to do what's going to benefit my store, your store. My store is better, so I look better, and I have the big matches and everything and the big moments on my show.
Right? So we got
that's the Heyman logic as to why you should do Brock Lesnar versus Oba, because Pierce, think of how good that looks to the higher ups and everything that you booked that match. You got these guys on SummerSlam as Blake and Julia.
And we've established the fact that if someone from SmackDown wins the belt, is Blake jumps Julia again. So is Jake is Blake and Kiana, not Jake, gonna be together? Are they gonna work?
Wouldn't that be the acronym for James and Blake? Right? Of Jake something. They're definitely Jake something.
Oh no, she doesn't like Kiana either.
Good.
Blake hates everybody.
Come on. Made me like Blake Monroe in this whole segment.
Just yummies flying around like nonsense.
Up next, we're getting a replay of Raw. See, again, hey, Pierce, who runs Raw, I'm gonna put all my rush all up in your SmackDown.
We get
I
that's
just
not
taped
because Pierce
Raw.
is here.
You just saw, but again, also
that's not because Pierce is here.
No, well, no, in a kayfabe sense, but it also could be in a logistical sense of, hey, you just saw this. You just saw this. This is taped. So the live audience just saw this. So here, pop again.
For what?
We're showing Roman and Seth again. We're recapping that. I'm thinking about it. It's still the same audience that just saw that.
Fair enough. But they do the recap segment every week. That's why they're doing it.
Fair enough.
Nair. Oh boy. If Sammy and MJF lose and their titles, I'm salivating for the chat on that. Oh, it's gonna be rough. I
think it would just both, like, it wouldn't even be an argument at that point. It'd just be like, you had a shit week? Yeah, I had a shit week too.
Right.
We just be like,
right.
It's just all sad and depressed out here. There's no argument there because we both got kicked in the huevos.
Right. Running the ropes goes Phoenix. Yeah, a great little cruiserweight match. I still think if they are kind of reintroducing it, but we've had a couple, like Ray Phoenix on SmackDown starting to become a thing.
Well, I want to the comment you had before, just because I want to talk about XPW.
Oh, go back. Click.
Well, I've got to find it. I didn't know where he was.
Oh, where? Who's where?
It was I found it. Nope. Well, that also fits though too. As Moxley's Pro Wrestling's timing was, I did not hit her. I did not.
I did not.
I love that movie so much. I even have the fucking Franco remake of the movie about the movie and everything. And now they've done it like a remake of a movie about a movie about a movie, and they want to make it a musical.
Yeah. That's too funny.
But mercy out here, Moxley would have fit in perfectly with XPW. Do you remember XPW?
Yeah.
I think we've covered them like one or two times at most. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We've definitely done an XPW show.
There were ones we ran from the street because they were like, fuck.
A couple of them like that, and like some of the battleground wrestling, I think it is at times. But like and they're on the West Coast, so it's like we stayed up to like 2 a.m. one time watching just a disaster of a show. Like
I think the last XPW show we watched had like Masada do something insane on that, and we're like, all right, we're good, right. And they didn't run too many other shows past that.
Clutches pearls jokes.
It was just crazy. I had them on a DVD when I was a kid growing up, like XPW, and it was then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Moxley would fit right in. He fits right in with GCW. You should go do that. But even there, those guys sell. Guys like Mance Warner, guys like fucking Alex Colon, like they sell. They I mean, they might bounce up from insane shit, but they go down. They sell the fact that someone just hit them in the head with something. They'll just stand there and not flinch. And I think Moxley's like surface tough. I don't think he's really tough. I don't think he really
I'll be quiet, but when he leaves, I'll be talking again. I will say this on record, and this is going to confuse any sort of super sicko or independent wrestling fan. Atticus Cogar is a better wrestler than Jon Moxley.
Yeah, I'll take
your current GCW world champion is better than your former AEW world champion.
Listen, and I know he's not as bad as I feel he is. He's on my nerves. But there's a long list of wrestlers out there that I believe, because they sell, because they work in the ring hard, because they don't need the bleeding to get over. I think there's a lot of better wrestlers than Jon Moxley. I wouldn't put Jon Moxley in the top.
But there's 20. Even wrestlers who can do the bleeding, as I've got the Sammy and Roman replay right now. Showing Roman this again. I got the whole video package of Seth talking about Roman. Does this match almost feel like a WrestleMania match? But I was going to lastly say of that, there's wrestlers that can do the blood, guts, and hardcore better than even Moxley can. Like Moxley doesn't even do hardcore the best. No.
Moxley does slow, contrived, organized stunts. And he'll do one or the like one here, one there. Like that match he had with Copeland, arguably the worst match of last year. And like everyone talked about the spike spot. But that's all we talked about. Nobody talked about the other shit because it was bad.
A lot of his matches with Darby were bad.
bad.
Yeah, or the world title, the King Coffin match,
Right?
the Duncan in a fish tank were all bad.
Yeah, and I don't know how to tell somebody that looks at me and says, "Oh, those matches were excellent," that they're wrong, because if they enjoyed them, fine. But fundamentally, there was like the fishbowl thing might be one of the dumbest fucking things I've ever seen on wrestling.
Ever. And then the getting flag jokes about the flag, but I'm getting the replay of the Brotherhood of the Shield. Like, this has such a great story to it of I don't have to beat you, I need to beat you.
Yeah. And I like that Roman's the guy that feels like he needs to get the W here.
He's the underdog.
There's a good chance he will.
It's the one bit of the tribal chief that hasn't landed. Oh. So one bit of the tribal chief that this almost feels like why there's the acknowledge me, because I've always been in your shadow a little bit. I'm always compared to you. You've always had the upper hand. You screwed me at 40. You screwed me when you broke up and you left and you became world champion. And all that. Yeah. I'm glad they fixed Minnesota from Minnesota, but I digress.
Jokes. Is now official. No, but I think that's part of the intrigue of all this is, like, I mean, Seth arguably, like, people give Seth the nod. He's the better in-ring performer. He's the better overall guy. But he never got as big as Roman. Like, he's big, but he's not Roman big. He's not tribal chief big. And that there's that resentment. But there's also where Roman is like, I got this big, and you're still talking about the guy that can't get to this level because of that element of his game. So it's a very interesting battle between the two. Long history. Absolutely. I like it.
Well, we've got a battle between Jacob and Jay a bit with Royce out here, but I love Jacob, and I don't take orders, especially from your bitch ass, Jay.
Right. Family.
Royce versus Jacob going to be a feud?
Loyalty makes you family. I don't know. It's been so interesting. Like, I feel like there's going to be a faction, and it's going to be like Royce, Jacob, Solo, and Zilla. Like, out of nowhere.
Wolfpack is back causing mass destruction. Guess you see the bad boys are wrestling.
Right? The Wolfpack.
Yeah, we're going to go for all the Twitter marks, for all the Twitter fans. We're going to go full NWO with the bloodline. We're going to have a Wolfpack bloodline.
Now I really want it to happen. I'm actually into it. And you can, like, steal the beginning of it. But, hey, that's crazy. Trick Williams. Yeah, with and Jay's become like the angel of death, where he shows up and it's a warning shot.
You said this. Well, yeah, bow. With Jay, he's a battle rapper now the whole time. But with Jacob, we've talked about is now him being the right hand.
So over.
Is this the scariest iteration out there? You have the Samoan werewolf at the behest of the tribal chief.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, they're all dialed in, and I think Jimmy and Jay are, more veteran, more dangerous at this point than they were 4 or 5 years ago. Jacob Fatu's a whole different layer to this onion, and Roman's better than he was. So everyone's up their game. So yeah, I think this is the most kind of dialed in we've seen this group. And I mean, not taking away from the OG stuff or the Sammy stuff. It kills, but I mean, as far as being dangerous on paper, who's really competing with them right now as far as they're kind of flexing on everything?
Right. But Alexa, it's been a minute. I was actually saying it's been a minute since we've seen Alexis in the chat earlier today. But does Sammy lose the title on Monday? No. They booked me for a long time. They booked me for a good time.
That's
the preview, so it's showtime.
There's no way. There's no way it's that short. And I think, I don't know,
They've done shorter. They've done shorter.
Literally just throw them a layup, be like, here's your belt in Saudi, now give it back. I think that's going to sour whoever gets it. Then Jay.
Is it where I now almost hope Cody Rhodes, because I hope you get cursed. I hope you get the monkey's paw. I hope they sour on you.
Yeah, like
not even that I want like Sammy to lose, but like if someone's gonna cost Sammy and be the champ that people boo afterwards. Let it be Cody, because I don't like Cody. I'm sick of Cody. I don't want Cody by the belt anymore. And I think this would finally be the breaking point.
Well, that becomes the problem, Nick, is if Cody wins this belt on Monday, I think a lot of people are going to have a very fucking not happy reaction to that. Like, I don't know if it's a good move. And
yeah, but you know how you make that happy? Right after he wins it? Look in my eyes. What do you see?
Yeah, but then you just step all over Sammy. Like, it's so stupid.
What if
Punk comes out and it's like Sammy gets the win on Monday, and post-match it's Punk for Sammy?
I'd love it, but I also, which do you feel is the more likely outcome?
Like, they're in Chicago on Monday.
Exactly.
So Punk's not going to screw Sammy.
No.
Cody.
So he's either there to challenge Sammy or to challenge who beats Sammy.
Now, if Jay beats Sammy, they don't care how much the fans bitch about Jay winning. They don't care. They know the fans are bitching. So
if Jay is challenging Sammy, that's where I think you could get maybe till at least Saturday night's main event with Jay versus Sammy, because there's at least a bit of a story you can trickle out of, like, I'm the honorary Uso. I'm part of your family. Why are you trying to go at me and everything, dog? You can do that kind of story a little bit.
Crowd is loud for Mello.
Mello and Trick in the ring.
I hear this is SummerSlam.
I'd love to see. I think we knew it was inevitable.
Mello getting over pretty big. Nice pop for Mello. The crowd got behind the Mello chants. Trick's over his shit. His entrance is insane. All in all, like, again, the big vibes. Mid-card, big vibes.
Death of roster, big vibes. Of not everybody, this fallacy, this fairy tale that, you know, you've got to be 40 plus, you know, to get pushed on WWE's been dusted.
Right. Someone had one. Sting winning the title, losing WCW title, all in the same show. That's like Brett and Yoko, the whole Yoko situation with Hogan. When I'll take that, brother. I'm a hero.
The Kane one scarred me the most. The Kane one scarred me the most because I was such a fucking Kane mark initially until I realized who Glenn Jacobs was. But yes, that was all of what, a night, a day?
Yeah.
Not even 24 hours.
No. Crazy, man.
But no, these two going at it, building up to a match 4 weeks out. I'm all the way cool with this. Like, give this a little bit of depth. This has the build.
All right.
SummerSlam could be better than WrestleMania.
It could be. And this match, I think these guys deserve a good match. They still, we thought the first one under-delivered, then they had a rematch, and it was still kind of big stage, SummerSlam, show up, show out. Both of them are matured. Both of them are better at it, better at their craft. I like this. I like this.
This feels like it's far and away from their stand and deliver match. Like, I know what you're talking about, to where we at one point thought they were going to show up and show out, and they kind of laid an egg. And now we expect them to really kind of can kill this.
Right.
Lil Yachty is the best manager. I know we've got the awards coming up, but can I already throw my hat? Because this man's got a beret. Hey, what do you say?
Yeah. Is it my imagination, or does Yachty look like the guy that drives the limo in Die Hard?
I was going to make a coming to America joke, so you're better than I.
Slightly.
Yeah, but no, he very much, like, he's got the cornety cut, like, he, to me, I know we said in the group chat saying, hey, we're peeling back the curtain. I already said, I don't care who else is nominated for it. He's winning it. So whoever else can have that. Like Callis, we called it the Heyman Award because Heyman just won it so many times, and Heyman could be qualified and almost win it. But Yachty's been the best, hands down.
right? I feel like if Paul was nominated this year, right now, coming up, he'd win again. Who's better
I
than
still
him?
think Yachty beat him. Yachty's been the best celebrity crossover. He's been the only celebrity crossover that I like. If I miss a countdown here, everybody get out, but you. You can stay.
Yachty did good. He didn't do better than Paul. Paul's Paul. This one's for you guys because you watch AEW, so I don't have to. Thank you, Mercy. 10 bones in the bucket. We appreciate it.
So when we are out here watching Wednesdays, we can be begging you for mercy.
Mercy.
I might be doing that with fucking spring breakthrough out there.
Dun,
oh, what are the 5 fingers said in the face? Slap. Is this going to make Trick the heel and Carmelo the babyface with this?
Maybe a little. And which is funny because that's kind of how it was supposed to be. They thought Yachty was going to annoy people and Sammy was going to be the big, and it went no. But now they're not loving this.
Watch in the background. Carmelo just takes out Trick.
Damn. I got Danhausen.
No housing. I got Trick pulling back Yachty. He's rowing in his dinghy. Pause.
When do we get Yachty in ring?
I think we did with the people's elbow, the Yachty elbow.
Right. You get Yachty? Don, do you get Danhausen?
No housing. I'm
no housing.
Housingless.
Housing and Zack
Ryder. Housing. I've got Housing.
Zack Ryder?
Housing with yes, Zack Ryder.
All right, so we still have
this needs to be like a movie, like a grandma's boy kind of thing of just getting the Miz and Kit Wilson back there with again just LED lights on their heads.
It's weird.
We're selling this the most bullshit fucking production. Fuck it, we'll go to Looney Bin together, bro.
And it works. Oh, the phone's not plugged in. It's from New York. It's going to be great.
Now,
he's from New York. Is there something I'm supposed to make it of that? You can't teach that.
I don't know.
Bringing back Enzo and Cash.
Could you imagine? I'm wondering now that we've got a cast of characters. Oh, we're turning the dial.
We have a legit like mid-card group that's kind of like, remember when the APA would sit back and play cards? I want more segments like that where the wrestlers were like pranking each other and fucking around.
No, this ain't that. This ain't definitely
it's
that.
The vibe of everyone like
this is the vibe.
And Rey Mysterio pulling the fucking the handlebars down, like that kind of shit. The coat rack.
No, we released the special gas that triggers the fucking zombies and everything. Like, no, this has some Russo tinge. But also this has, like, you ever watch Mystery Science Theater 3000?
Yes.
You know, the in-betweens between the movies with the fucking mad scientist doctor and everything like that?
Yes.
That's what that feels like. If that's some just, some nonsense in between some nonsense.
I said it during it. It feels like weird science. It feels like, turning that clock back. It does. I mean, I'm all for it.
They're blinding me with science. Oh,
as Bree's going to take on Laney Reed.
Well, I heard you mention this and talk about this while I was on my pause of who would challenge Rhea at SummerSlam.
Yes.
Would it be JC Jane? Could you get JC and then you get the rest of the Fatals go after the tag belts? Now we still wonder when's Nikki going to show up in Excommunicado page,
right?
Because we feel like that's the play. But
it's a really good question. Like, I mean, I'm really torn about Rhea's situation right now. And let's assume that she will be healthy for SummerSlam. It really is curious that, like they didn't even hesitate. Io didn't even think about it. She was like, I'm fighting that girl. I pinned her. I'm fighting her. And you're like, oh shit. Okay. So, I mean, it kind of left that question mark up in the air a little bit.
Yeah. Well, especially though, if the other choice is I'm going to fight my best friend, I think, I'm going to not choose to fight my best friend if I don't have the choice.
Right.
But no, could Alexa even be somebody that gets involved in that? Alexa, I still want them to try and push Charlotte as a babyface, but could Alexa challenge Rhea? if she is excommunicado out of Charlotte,
yes, she could. Because Alexa always has that pedigree in her back pocket. People love Alexa. Like Alexa has a following. And then she always has it that she's the 5 feet of fury. So you never count her out. If they booked her against Jade, she'd make it work. If you book her against Rhea, she'd make it work.
Yeah, well, it's going to be interesting, like you said, ultimately, if, when, where, how, and why, what slots in with Rhea. Speaking of if, what, when, where, and why, as KJ takes a pause, as I have my eyes closed. But as I'm in commercial, you're in commercial. Pause on your pause. But who challenges Rhea? Does Rhea make it to SummerSlam? I think that they're ultimately going to try and do SummerSlam bigger, better than WrestleMania. So could it be a JC Jane versus a Rhea? I think that's been a story that they've kind of already built a bit before Rhea got hurt. Could you do a Punk Cody with or without the belt? Could you see somebody like a Randy or a Drew get added somewhere down the line? I think they're going to very much show up and show out for the rest of the show. And ESPN is allegedly telling WWE, add more matches. No more of this 4-match bullshit of, if we're going to sell this to our audience that wants more bang for their buck, that's allegedly why there was 6 matches on Night of Champions instead of 4. So SummerSlam, I feel, is going to end up 7 to 8 apiece. So 14 matches across the board. I don't know if they maybe do 8 or at a pre-show on either night, but that's where you go with that. And I actually like that, and I think that's a good pushback from ESPN of, hey, sometimes more is more. I know everybody says less is more, but sometimes more is more. Sometimes having 6, 7 matches on a show, not saying 14 or 15, mind you, doing half that on a pay-per-view over 3 to 4 hours works pretty fucking solid when it's all big matches and you've all built to it. So I like that. I like that there's an actual pushback, and that's somebody that respectfully WWE would have to listen to, because that's their biggest platform outside of Netflix. That's their pay-per-view platform. So they have to listen to it. They can't choose to ignore it. It's not the network to where they owned it all. Now they have to listen to somebody a little bit. And I dig it. I just got, it's Bree. Still not even the best spell, and the Bellas ain't good, as I got Jay hyping up backstage. But Spaz with $2. Little Yanni Medea promo and the People's Elbow. Yeah. I still, the big Coke bottle glasses and everything always make me kind of think of Cornette with Yanni. And he's that good, rich, snobby dickhead. Like, he doesn't need to be there. Instead of a fucking tennis racket, he's got a diamond-encrusted kendo stick. So he knows that he can be this little snotty, I got the money back, or I'm the big bucks behind him. Pause. As we're hyping up Money in the Bank, which will be in New Orleans. New Orleans got denied WrestleManias and this and that's, and moved from shows to shows. They're just out here just catching strays. Official Wave K, I can't believe they are still the tag champs. Same, likewise. I thought they would have bounced around by now, or at least even maybe, can't even say they haven't defended them much, but they haven't defended them much. As fatal influence out here, Laney Reed, Tatum Paxley, and Fallon, good God Almighty Henley. How we doing? Fatal influence better than Toxic Attraction in any iteration, better than previous iterations of Fatal Influence, better than the beautiful people, the beautiful people, the beautiful people.
On cue. I like it.
Yeah, well, tell me, am I wrong? Tell me when I'm telling lies.
They've been excellent. Are you back? Like, you got the match?
I have right now the replay of last Friday. Sorry, I had that. I figured hyping up the entrance would tell you that I had them back.
There you go.
As I've got Laney and Delaney, Brie Bella, rolling, ding ding, on their way.
All right.
Oh,
I got to press and punches.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah, Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
I gotta press and punches.
Brie Bella, I want that purple stuff.
Yeah, she would be the purple stuff bitch instead of some Sunny D.
What's going on?
Are you surprised that there's still tag champs out there and everything?
A little. I mean, it's been going well as far as fans like them. They've been setting them up. Pardon me. Setting them up with Fatal Influence has been smart because it's getting the young talent over, and they've been whooping ass. So, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan, but it's going okay.
Fair enough. I'm still waiting for that Nikki pop off.
Yeah, true.
The Craft, yeah.
The Craft.
Well, and shout out Anthony. Wait up. We'll catch up with you, dog. We'll be there. We'll get there. You just take up for a minute. We'll be there, dog.
Yeah, don't spoil it. We're not there yet.
Right.
Right now, I got Brie in charge of Laney, throwing her into the corner.
How did I catch a stray in this? Why you say me for? This SmackDown was damn trash. Even Nick is low energy. This might be low energy because this is a Friday after since last Monday's stream and everything.
Yeah,
you had all the go homes and now all the fallouts.
Right? No,
I think our voices are falling out now.
Right. Catching up.
Laney and Brie up top. Shoves Laney off. Hot.
Right.
Missile drop kick. You there?
Yeah.
But no, I don't think this SmackDown's been trash at all.
No, match's been decent. I mean,
the show.
The show feels like a tape show a little bit, as it always does, but not bad. I mean, Sammy comes out, decent promo. Jay answering, and Cody sets up that intrigue. Yeah, Danhausen's fun. A good match with Vikingo and Phoenix.
Is it a blessing or a curse on a show when it's taped? And yeah, Danhausen. When the spoilers are hard to come by, like TNA does so many tape shows now, you can't find spoilers anymore.
Right.
So I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse that they're so unimpactful, pun intended, that they don't report what happened. What? Oh,
sorry, I'm feeling peachy all of a sudden.
Yum-yums.
Paige just got hit with a fouling object.
I'm falling down. Wow.
Oh, knee. 1, 2, 3.
And Brie gets another win.
Respect to Laney Reed, because she has been in the catbird seat on all of this. Like I was saying before, if Jasmine Ninks was there, could have been here, but she ain't there no more. Laney Reed was there for a short time, got called up, and hasn't missed a beat, and if anything, has impressed on the call-up.
Right.
Like you were the third part of the trade package just to make the money work out here, and somehow you ended up one of the best parts of the deal.
Well, you got to give the league guys. We're having a eating contest in the back.
Yeah, it's the 4th of July, America. We love to eat hot dogs, and it's National John Moxley Hot Dog Month.
The annual shove wiener down your throat mouth.
Listen, I'm not saying that certain presidents or anything might like that, but yes.
The annual hot dog bonanza. Is Chestnut? I know there was some like competitive eating fallout, and Chestnut had to move on. Like, he got his own league. It's like fucking. What is happening?
One more bite.
Oh, Raiders are here. So Raiders against R-Truth and Priest at SummerSlam.
No, Saturday's main event at best.
AAA tag titles on the line in a hot dog eating contest. Damian Priest like shit. I think Priest's going to turn on Truth.
I think he's just going to go hang out in AAA for a bit.
Maybe
they'll split up weapon time, and Truth will just be gone, and Priest will go hang out with Lola and Taker, and Mechio. But I'm at least
versus
glad.
title. It's gonna happen. They just got to get permission from Aldis, who's not here right now.
Fair enough, but I'm just glad that the Vikings, who normally would be the ones that are in this in a pie eating contest and everything like that, that they take a bite of the hot dog, spit it out, and say, "Nah, this," and are actually serious a bit.
Right.
As I'm going to commercial, Limu, as we're getting Brock Oba up next.
Yeah. Last Monday. So let me know when you got Last Monday on your screen.
I have
Bree better off in MLW. Why Bree in MLW?
No. Well, I think MLW is kind of good where it's at and everything. And well, speaking of somebody who's not good where they're at, you sent this even in the group chat, and we had talked about it a bit last night. Yes. EY out of TNA now might be going the Sean Spears route, becoming a player coach. Going that Claude Lemieux route in NXT.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was extremely disappointed when Eric Young left WWE. I thought Eric Young could have done something, but he didn't want to be anywhere near Vince McMahon. Now Vince isn't there.
Respectfully.
Yeah, right. High five for that, EY. So yeah. I mean, again, if you have the opportunity, and I mean, from what I understand, did EY ask for the release and it was granted?
So that's the current story that he even put out, because that's been the question with some of these of who asked. Was it mutual? Was it not mutual? I don't think you cry for 20 minutes on your radio show if it was a mutual parter, mutual passing. But EY put out, he asked for it, which Anthony, I think, kind of said it could be loyalty to past brands, to past leaderships and everything of TNA. Seems like they're kind of restarting and adding in a lot of new, younger talent and investing in youth versus vets. But it was going around, he asked for it.
Yeah. So, I mean, again, I guess if you have that opportunity, maybe it's best. And he's a good wrestling mind from what I've heard. From what I've seen, I'm a big fan of EY. I feel like I've watched EY's entire career. So yeah, I mean, good for him.
You're telling me that right now, a large chunk of the aging creative team for WWE might be Abyss, Jeremy Borash, and EY, and Road Dogg's about to be the head of creative on TNA. What is wrestling?
Right, it's trades, man.
Up is down, black is white.
Right, they're not allowed to tell us they're trades, but they're trades. They're meeting. Carlos and Trips are meeting up. Like, all right, we'll trade you Road Dogg for fucking. Who do you got over there? All right, we'll take EY. Give us EY
and a supplemental draft pick out there.
But show rolls on. We're in a commercial. I'm just waiting for Nick to get Last Monday.
I'm waiting to tell you I'm not from commercials so I can go take a commercial.
Let's go. But yeah, I mean, it's good for him. I'm glad he landed on his feet, and if he's doing that, I don't think it's going to hurt anything. And everybody.
Oh, and Bobby Roode's still part of creative too. I forgot to mention him in the fucking TNA scoops out there.
Right.
As I'm Raw last Monday, and you'll catch me later.
Let's go. Nick taking a pause for the cause. We go to Last Monday. Oba upset, demanding the match earlier. As we're doing it retrofit on this one, I'm not watching the contest tomorrow afternoon. No. I'll be watching. Bree better off staying out of wrestling altogether. That was my feeling. I've never been a Bellas fan. I watched enough divas to kind of have them rub me the wrong way. And I'm just not a big Bellas supporter. So but what they're doing with Bree and Scream Mode here and Paige, it's all right. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not exactly blowing my socks off. Mr. JT, I'm going to jump over that one, but that's funny. She could find other lines of work. So SmackDown is 2 hours. Yeah, so we got about 27 minutes left. SmackDown is back to 2 hours. So next week we will be live. There will be no jumping commercials or trying to figure things out. We will be live next week at the same time as SmackDown, and it will be 2 hours. Get the replay of the F5. Oba Brock 3. Hell in a Cell. And I get a lot of people not really thrilled about the fact that Brock pushed the title. Oba pushed the title aside. But if you're Oba and you're killing everyone and you believe in you can make that title wait. And that's not the end of the world. Explain it, which I think they did. He wants Brock. And he's going to get Brock. What's crazy is Tamina is still in WWE and hasn't had a match in 3 years. Bloodline running strong. Is she still officially on the roster? I didn't think she was. Tamina's like furniture at the WWE office. She's been there forever. She'll last everybody. Ruler versus Beast, SummerSlam, Hell in a Cell. Let's go. The purple, the gold. Getting ready. We will be live both days of SummerSlam, of course. This Sunday, we have our members only coming up. Don't miss that. If you're not a member, become a member. But our members only chat, we're going to sit down, go and hang out for a little while, just saying hi to the members as a special thank you. Be here for that. The following weekend, we got the award show. We have SummerSlam coming up. We have another mega stream coming up as far as 3 shows, 1 day, AAA, NXT, and All In, all on the same day. All In's not big enough. Let's tack on 2 competing shows. As Tama and Finn, which I'm eager for something to happen with this. Anyone out there getting that vibe, that feeling, if we could do something. Oh, wait, here we go. Tonga taking out Finn Balor. Let's go. I'm in for this. Ambush. Believe we are going live at 7 p.m., Bradley. Thank you. Tonga retired. Ambush. Finn's not happy. I like this. Because here comes Jey Uso. So, lickety split. We're in the main event, folks. How we doing on this Friday night? Dun, 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 dun. I really kind of want Finn to get involved. You've seen Tama rub elbows with Shinsuke. You pull Shinsuke into the story. There's a lot of like New Japan Bullet Club history that you can kind of play into with a Tama Tonga battle or, up against Finn. I think it works really, really well. It gives Finn something to do. I like it a lot. But I do believe we are going to a commercial. So hopefully for one last time, I got Jey Uso yeeting in the ring.
One match more. Commercial break out there. But yes. Yes, we are in commercial as we flip through all the things and everything. But is it interesting that WWE might be doing a better New Japan crossover than even the company that has the partnership with New Japan?
Yeah, it's quite interesting. And I mean, I said it while you were gone, like there's good moving parts to this. And Tama and Finn are arguing. I'm like, I hope that something happens. And next thing, Tala grabs him by the back of the head. Yeah, a lot of history. And then there's rumors about some other names coming in. We already know Evil's down in NXT. Like there's a lot of like different little aspects to this that could be tapped into. Except you just kind of cut away 2 parts of it. But hey, we'll see you soon, hopefully.
We'll see him in another we'll see him in another show in another life. Ronan main event. Jey Uso is now in your city.
Eating all over the place, folks.
One word, man, weak.
man, weak.
Bullet Club flashback. Yeah, well. And both companies right now are trying to kind of rest their laurels on the Bullet Club's morals.
I mean, listen, Tony Khan has the whole world in his hands, as a wise man once said.
He's got the whole world.
But I mean, again, like Tony Khan has a Switchblade back, the Bang Bang Gang's healthy, the dogs are right there. Don't fuck this up with a bunch of Moxley stuff. You could write so well into all of this.
But the
And
Death Riders beat up the Bang Bang Gang when Cope was teaming with them, so you still got the dogs in Cope. I want to see David Finlay versus Jay White. Why can't we get that, Uncle KJ?
I wish I could give it to you.
Pause.
But yeah, I mean, it's a rough show because it's right there. I mean, you had it before. Yeah, I mean, you could have done certain things, but it's right there. All you got to do is don't mess it up. Just straight ahead, and you put these guys on each other's nerves constantly.
Yeah, but the world title picture is the ultimate case study for how it's right there in front of you. Let me fuck this up and let me over convolute the shit out of this.
Can I say something about that?
Go ahead. I think you say a lot of things. Say whatever you want to say. I
really want to say to Tony Khan out there or whoever else is helping with AEW booking, it is legitimately okay, like, to tell the story that you want to tell, and if by adding other weird random shit that doesn't make sense into the story, and then still giving us the obvious outcome, didn't make the story unpredictable. You just made it weirdly long.
Now, see, that argument has layers. Like, what are we doing? That because our good old uncle, speaking of how I called you Uncle KJ, the IWC's Uncle Tuna Meltzer out there, allegedly caused Tony to move up Kenny versus MJF to Wednesday instead of Redemption, because he allegedly pretty much gave away it was going to happen at Redemption. So Tony said, nay, I'll go around you. The marks are working the marks with this. Like, I'm already getting people that are saying that match is going to end in a smosh, which, how can you do that? Because if Kenny loses to even a disqualification, he can't challenge again. You booked it, not me. And then they're going to run it back at Redemption in 2 weeks' time. Danhausen versus JD
again. But because you booking around or towards or kind of like in complete cohesion with this internet fan base, this Meltzer driven fucking lost sheep syndrome, like it's not helping because you're making bad emotional reactionary decisions. And again, we can know where you're going. Make getting there fun, not messy.
No, well, yeah, especially he just out there and won. But as I got Jey Uso popping off in the ring as they announced that you're getting Paige and Nikki versus
Cody's big skull.
I got Cody's big skull, so we're right there. As we're getting JD McDonough taking on Danhausen at Saturday Night's Main Event, and we're also getting Fatal Influence Fallon and Laney taking on Scream Mode. It took me so long to think of that.
They might win the belts there. I could see them winning the belts there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That'll be very interesting. Danhausen on the card just for shits and giggles, but he is about to get a hero's pop in New York.
He's gonna win. He's gonna be the biggest babyface on the show. He's gonna come out in the next jersey, and everyone's gonna love him. Sorry.
Yeah, he may never lose, Nick.
Well, he'll only have one match, so yeah.
Right? He'll go on the fucking Goldberg streak that'll take him 17 years. Not 17 weeks.
Okay, well, going back to your original comment, can we, with Tony and everything, so Tony's just a shitty shepherd? Is that what we're saying right now? Yeah, a little bit. He can't lead his flock?
Exactly. That's where you're going with it. He does.
He's a shitty shepherd.
He needs to tell the flock to flock off and get out of the way. He needs to be confident in his own booking and his own creative. Too many of the wrestlers are calling their shot right now, and the ones that aren't calling their shot, the fans are calling a lot of shots. Again, who cares if we know? We can know as fans, it's going to be this. But if you do it well, we're still there with it. We talked a long time ago.
I know we're getting Seth Roman. I thought we were going to get that for a while. I'm still pretty fucking excited. We're going to get Seth Roman because you know what? There's a fucking story, and it's two of your top stars.
Yeah.
That's why it should be Ospreay versus MJF. That's
But
your
like,
top heel versus your top baby face.
Mm-hmm. But it's like this thing of like, okay, we're setting up MJF Will Ospreay, and the internet's already buzzing about it. So we're going to give MJF like 14 random opponents to throw you off the scent and still give you Will Ospreay MJF. Like the Briscoe stuff was meaningless.
It's still a good match, but even then, I'm still
the Dynamite match was
back
phenomenal.
yourself into the corner of having like 2 weeks build between MJF and Ospreay because MJF's going through this, that, and the third. Which also, I've seen a lot of people mention he's got a hyperextended knee and he's still got that all bandaged up. So you'd think you'd want to give him maybe a bit of a break. You let him come out and cut promos.
Be on commentary. Do you know anything like that? 1-0 Columbia. But yeah, like do that. Like there's other ways to get a guy over, get a guy heat, get a guy involved without him being in matches all the time.
But you have to admit you're focusing on that story, and that's not what Tony's doing. Tony's got 10 stories. You've got too many plates spinning, and it's cool every now and then if shit's up in the air. It was cool at times for a bit, like with Roman or Cody or whoever, of you don't know who's going to challenge him.
Right.
Well, we're getting to the end game. We're getting to the Mania build aspect of this. You're 2 months out at best. Tighten up.
Well, that's it. Like it's the biggest show of the year. It's your Mania. Let's start creating some buzz, some hype for this. Like there's so much other shit in the way. Like we're we still got to get to Redemption. Like there's so much. I mean, once we hit Redemption, they got a quick turnaround to get ready for all this. And yeah, I don't know, man.
Well, then you still got Grand Slam Mexico at the top of the month before you have it at the back of the month.
Right.
As I'm going to commercial as both men on the outside.
Back to commercial. We're getting better at this now.
Yeah.
There you go.
WWE Army, what up? What's going on? Big Nick and KJ just got in. Go Mexico.
Go Mexico. They're on fire right now. That Mexico's next game is going to be cooking.
Is it nuts that Uma, not Thurman, moved on to the round of knockouts out there of USA, Mexico, and I fucked up Canada.
Canada. Let's go. The what used to be NAFTA. What used to be NAFTA is no longer.
Yeah, NAFTA no more.
Has made it through. Mexico, England is going to be insane. In Mexico, oh, I'd love to be in that crowd.
Oh yeah, I'm still thinking it's nuts that the USA's like heavily involved out here. Oh, you heard of the Dream Team,
right? Well, they got a good path. Like, I mean, they are neck and neck with Belgium.
We did. It's not like we didn't book the thing when it was over here or anything. We booked ourselves in the week group, going over the jobbers out here.
There you go. But I mean, them and Belgium is going to be a battle. It's not a gimme, but then they'll play either Portugal or Spain, and that's gonna, if they can upset one of those two, congrats. That's what we need to happen. We got to beat Morocco, and then you guys get through Portugal and Spain, and we'll have to get through whoever. But it could end up U.S. Canada semifinal,
and we'll have to be here for another fucking string out here.
It's going to take a couple miracles to get there, but hey, things could happen, folks.
I mean, well, everybody's gangbanging on Ronaldo out there.
Ronaldo. He was having a great time in Toronto. Are you back?
I'm commercial. You forget how long commercials are in America. You got to advertise Dairy Queen.
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet?
Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
I'll turn this goddamn stream around right now.
Right. Uncle Dave is a horrible booker. Uncle Dave is a complete walking moron. He like straight up. And I know I've beaten the shit out of this guy for years now, and he doesn't even know I exist. But he's an absolute, utter, complete moron who's developed like a high school girl crush on wrestlers and writes and deals with his business with that at the forefront. Like what grown ass man? Like your business model is now gone out the shit because you have a crush on some of these wrestlers.
Well,
It's adorable.
he's gotten
It's
so
gross.
out of touch, and like he is, hello, fellow youths. Like if you see it in the clips now, he's got a Hawaiian shirt with a flat brim hat on and everything. And I said this a bit and went on a bit of a rant while you were on your pause. There's certain wrestling personalities out there that are proving more and more that they're not worth your time, they're not worth your money, they're not worth giving them any bit of a fucking second of attention because they are so out of touch. The same guy who booked David Arquette to be your WCW world champion doesn't understand how Sami Zayn's world champion. The same guy that's out there fucking, you know, in his flat brim cap, like, hello, fellow youths out there. Saying, well, you know, you just this. I'm going to be right when CM Punk shows up on SmackDown. And yes, Dave, we also watch the shows too. We know what they're fucking alluding to, and
we get what they're hinting at.
We watch them too, Dave.
Yeah, we figure a lot of this shit out without quote unquote insiders, bro. And again, I mean, it's baffling, and I mean, I think there's a direct correlation between, and again, just a guess, not actuality, but if someone's paying for a membership so they could be on an observer wrestling board, I'd probably check their hard drive. Just saying, just a guess.
By the way, make sure you're here to this Sunday for our members only stream. Hashtag awkward segue out there and everything. We've got the cleanest hard drives. But no, I think anytime someone decides to show up on a podcast and their entire fucking space is filled with bullshit, I'm looking at you, Russo and Dave. Clean your fucking offices, you fucking heathens. That tells you that they're out to lunch, they don't know what they're talking about, and grasping at straws that are even less. They watched wrestling less than we do, and are sourced as fucking opinions on nothing that they watch.
Yeah, and again, what's the point of listening to somebody when you know they're just going to tell you, you know, there's no if you just listen to that man's opinion, your idea of the wrestling world would be extremely warped. Like I saw a clip from him today, and like instantly right into like, well, we know. Like, and when he starts with that we know bullshit, no, we don't, Dave. You think you know.
You don't even know. You're halfway can't explain AW stories.
Right? He's a cult leader. It's creepy.
Touchy-feely. But no, even then, if you listen to Dave, listen to somebody who sounds the exact opposite of Dave. That's where it's at. If you listen to a Jim Cornette, listen to somebody that's the entire opposite. Like, listen to other voices.
Listen to
consume as much opinions as you can, regardless of takes everything with a bit of a grain of salt. But still,
your Italian came out. I love that.
What?
Your Italian came out. A bit of grain of
listen to me, you motherfucker out here.
It was awesome. No, I mean, again, it is what it is. We've talked very critically of that organization for a long time. They, countless misquoted stories, countless lies, been called out plenty. But the weird obsession from a grown adult man that, again, threw his business model right out the window just to be friends with the elite, I guess. It's the weirdest
thing.
This man
got salty that they don't call it the Meltzer driver anymore, as we're going to another commercial break as Cody and Jay continues on. And not for nothing, as I've gotten Braun
another
Strowman
commercial break. I'm still waiting for you to come back from the last one.
Oh, what the fuck? Fast forward, bitch. Then I don't know.
No, I don't even know what. It's twice. Where are we going?
I'm in a commercial break right now. I got the overhead shot of everybody down in the ring. I don't even know. I thought we were there. I thought we were simpatico. Mea culpas, I guess. I'm getting goddamn Spartacus ads out here. Right. But no, I would consume as many opinions and everything on it because there's some people that I don't agree with, but hearing their opinion as open, like, has shown me a different point of, a conversation with everything. And okay, I didn't see it that way, what have you. But
yeah, my issue with Meltzer isn't that I disagree with his opinion. I outright think he's garbage. I outright think
when people get sourced as gospel,
it's crazy.
The Odyssey trailer, yes. I got commercials. Soffit, what up? Ronan, I see you. Vance. Hopefully the last damn commercial break. Yeah, as we're 7 minutes in and we got a commercial break. I forgot we're 2 hours.
I think I have them coming out of the commercial.
I've got Dom. Minnows, not sponsored. She ain't going to AEW. Who's what now? Oh, Bailey, WWE or AEW. Pamela? Yamala?
We'll see. I think she's
Monet
she loves
teased
WWE.
it. Monet teased it.
Hey, I mean, if she gets to a point where they're offering her a smaller contract and less TV time, maybe. It happened to Copeland. It happened to Jericho. It happened to others. We're not going to use you as much as you want to be used. And that's where she parted ways. I think she's valuable, but she's not that marquee. You know, there's a lot of new women. There's a lot of big names in there now.
I hate that you're right because I really like Bailey. Hey, Bailey. Ooh. Huh. But you're not wrong. She might be somehow out of commercial in a superplex position on the top turnbuckle. Yes. Cody thrown off. Jay up top still. Uso splash. 1, 2, go.
What the fuck?
Listen, I just work here, man. But replay of the splash out here. I would like to think that Bailey would get used better in AEW, but maybe just because of her friendship with Monet. But I feel like she'd end up more like a Statlander in AEW if she went there.
Yeah, I mean, I think
like it would be a lateral move just with a different brand.
Yeah, I think like anyone else, at first it will work, and they'll push her. She'll probably win a belt pretty quick, but then you know she'll drop it and go back to the fold with everyone else.
Right. Cody with a 2 count punching himself in the face. A la Sami Zayn's title reign. He'll lose it and just go back into the fold with everybody else. What?
Right. Sammy never. You can't lose Monday. There's a story to be told here. And how does Punk play into it?
Oh, super kick.
Yes. Nice super kick.
Spear. The whoopsie ass spear from Jey Uso bothers the shit out of me because everybody else hits an actual spear like they've actually played any sort of athletics or football ever before. Jey Uso just throws his body into another human being.
I mean, that's what a spear is. Like he throws his shoulder into his waist.
No, he throws his neck into someone's belly button and hope it hits.
Cody going for the pin?
Jay climbing up the ropes on the outside. One moment, one opportunity, says Corey Graves, for Jay to win out here. Oh, nobody home.
Oh, shit.
Cody hits his own spear.
Yeah, perfect. Crossroads.
2 count. There, see, we're all synced up all the way around. We even on a Feel Good Friday out here with the bombs and the fireworks and everything going off. We got everything working. I think Bailey would get treated like Ruby Soho, get knocked up.
Interesting.
Destination unknown. Ruby Soho. Everyone kicking out of the crowd. Is the Crossroads just a signature, not a finisher anymore?
It's his finisher.
Yeah, but no one, he doesn't win with it unless he's hit 57 of them.
He beat Gunther with one of them.
Boom.
Oh, let knees up.
He's a Gunther splash. What is with this bullshit splash of just
Yeah.
I jumped into a roll through. What?
Cody down, Jay down.
The Crossroads is now like the DDT. It's definitely at least on par with almost the paradigm shift.
You got to have people stop kicking out of it for sure. There's too many kickouts.
It's an AA. Hey, what do you say?
Well, Moxley just spams everyone else's finishers. It's fucking gross. It's embarrassing.
Come on, interfering time. Sami Zayn come out here and just cost everybody and just nobody challenges me. I am not going to be here on Monday because I'm the SmackDown World Champion.
Yeah, I can't be here. I quit. Bailey, WWE or AEW? I think we just jumped on that.
No.
Oh!
Kata Hajime is the sloppiest version of that. Good. And you're not even under the chin. You're just grabbing this man by the fucking frontal teeth.
I didn't see it like that. It looked pretty good. It looked okay to me. It looked like they were struggling. He flipped to the other side. They rolled out.
In the corner again. What? You all right? That looks good. The Claude McGraw fucking chokehold there.
He's not choking him. Cody has him by the wrist.
He was there.
Watch the match. He had him by the wrist.
By the time I said what I said, I had moved on from the move. So sometimes you moved on from what I said.
Sometimes we're just digging for it. And he gets that 3. Cody's number 1. Shit.
Adrenaline in my soul. Something. Cody Rhodes.
Sloppy ending.
Cody, yeah, for fucking sure, sloppy ending.
There's a lot of trying to choke each other.
Not much of a poppy for Cody Rhodes winning, because now is Cody Rhodes the Grim Reaper knocking on Sami Zayn's title reign?
If they
all due respect, and I don't want to say this and be wrong, but I might be. But
if Sami loses it quick, that's one thing. If you just hand it back to Cody, is another thing, and I don't think it's going to go over well. I don't think that crowd right there is jumping up and down. And if you look behind Cody, they're not overly pumped at this proposition.
Oh, no, they're doing the Austin Theory reaction. They're somehow making noise but not moving at the same time and everything. But yeah, no, of Cody Rhodes winning this, it's just same as it ever was.
For people like yourself who gave them compliments for like, okay, you've kind of broke the mold a little. You did something new, not so safe, to go right back into like you're the fucking groundhog and you saw your shadow. You're just going to run right back into the comfort of the warm cave. Here we go. Bye. What are we doing?
Yeah, well, I mean, I know you have cats, pause, and I had a cat too and everything, but you open the door and they run outside and they realize, oh, fuck, this isn't where I'm supposed to be, and they run the shit back in the house and everything.
Right.
That's the exact same thing they did.
Right.
Oh, shit, I wasn't supposed to be here, and they run back inside and they go back to the little safety space, which is Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Are we already going to go to Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk at SummerSlam now? Sami Zayn, it was nice to know you. You got at least a couple days longer than Kane has a title reign.
Especially if you're paying attention. There's no way you would, like, again, I think you're running a big risk of people flattening out on Cody real hard, real fast. People are very into the idea.
They're going to do that in Chicago, though, too.
Yeah, shit. And it's more likely Punk Cody. They teased it. They're not going to go Punk Sammy.
We'd like them to, but you didn't have Cody win a number 1 contenders match for him to lose to Sammy before Punk shows up.
If they toss this back on Cody on Monday,
KJ is going to be official sicko, committed out here every Wednesday, ride or die. I love Moxley. Moxley is so much better than Cody.
And I have to let MDB pick the picture I put on the fucking background for a week. All right, folks, we take a rating out of 10 for every single show. Let me know how you felt about it. Let me know what was good, bad, in between. We'll click on a few, and then we'll get the hell out of here and enjoy the weekend. So let us know how you feeling with a 7 out of 10, 10 out of 10 for Charlotte. Charlotte, maybe not a good girl. Flair.
Wow.
We don't know.
I'm not like most girls.
CM Punk, sometimes a little opportunities just falls in your lap. It's true. That is true.
Was the Ray Fenix Vikingo match of the night?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The main event was okay. Like, were you riveted by the main event in any way, shape, or form?
I think when we talked over most of it and we're trying to sync up because of most of it, I don't think we were captivated. Oh, really, Jay? Is it captivating me? Is it captivating?
Yeah, my socks are still on.
Sammy was the best moment of the night of him kicking off the show was great.
Mm-hmm.
And then Vikingo versus Ray Fenix was the best match of the night.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I'm not opposed to a 7, a 6.5 even.
Yeah, I'm down at 6, 6.5, 6.5. Yeah.
We'll get you there. Yeah.
I mean, it felt kind of taped. So, they did a couple cool things to entertain the fans, but at the same time, nothing major, right? Like, all right, you tease that there's going to go something with, and it wasn't like a bad show. It was very like, it did its purpose. We'll be back at it next week. It's not the end of the world, but the Cody J thing, I don't know. I love it. Sammy loves
starting to feel the writing on the wall. Monday Night Raw, best show of the week.
Dynamite struggled again.
Well, Dynamite was also the best. And again, I have to clarify, I'm not saying it was good or great or anything. It was the best post pay-per-view Dynamite they've had.
That's sad, maybe.
Yes, sad. But it's probably number 2 to me. I'd go Raw, Dynamite.
That show was so bad outside of the opening match.
The rest all jumbled together.
The opening match was the only good part of that show. The rest of the show sucked. But
still, it's 1, 2, and then the rest.
I guess. I mean, that
fair enough. But either way, I think we're in agreement on the 6.5 tonight.
Yeah, it struggled. Raw, probably the best show of the week. 1.5 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 8.6 this way. A story advancement, SmackDown. A lot of like little dabbling in the stories. Finn, we saw Kiana and Julia continue. Blake Monroe and Kiana is, I think, going to do some damage. Very similar to Fatal Influence, though. So they got to watch that.
They're not even paired together because Monroe took out Kiana.
Oh, yeah, she fucked her up after. My bad. I forgot that part. So good.
Yeah.
There you go. Revenge.
We'll turn into a Monroe Blitz. Monroe Blitz. Blitz. Blitz.
I like that. 7 out of 10. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Happy 250, USA. All these high scores. Did I miss something? Yeah, I mean, 3 seems really low. 6, I mean, to me, is close to not great.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on your scale. If you're working on a scale out of 5, we're kind of with you there. We were 6.5, so we're might be around each other, but yeah.
Not bad. Raw is going to get slaughtered by the U.S. World Cup game on Monday. Maybe so.
I'm sure Meltzer will tell us about it.
Again, guys, like, it's funny. It's become such a modern thing that gets said a lot, but wrestling has always had competition, guys. Wrestling's always been up against Monday Night Football or Saturday Night College Football or Sunday whatevers. It's always had competition on the air. Once upon a time, it was other wrestling shows that actually competed. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of people are going to watch, but they still got to put on a good show.
Right, as we always do every night out here, but you got anything else, my guy?
That's it. Check the socials. Click all the buttons. Be a friend. Tell a friend. Like, share, subscribe. Come back on Sunday, 7 p.m. Members only. If you're not a member, become a member. The button is down below. And we go live for members only, and it's going to be a good time. We're going to talk some stuff and hang out with the members. So beyond that, all your favorite wrestling all week long. Have a happy weekend, folks.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of good wrestling. Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, you put up that for life with it.
Have a good night, folks. See you on the flip side.